I'll take a spaz.
And they love to talk about Bigfoot and stacks. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Tuesday here at the KVJ Show. How y'all doing today?
Tuesday.
That's right. Woo-hoo. That's right, baby. We are just 1 week away from Halloween. 7 days. Time to get those costumes ready together. You guys know what you're going to be yet? You guys got costumes planned out?
Oh, I've been so busy dressing the kids.
Right.
I have honestly not even thought about 1 second what I'm going to do.
I hear you.
I feel like my Halloween costume's a lot like the Cheesecake Factory menu. Too many options. It's
Too many options.
Overwhelming.
Yeah, I got to try to narrow it down. Do you go topical? Do you go sexy? Do you go a little slutty for you? Might not be a bad play.
One of my favorite costumes was my Princess Leia costume.
Yeah.
I loved that. I felt confident in that.
Okay. Why shouldn't you? I mean, why not? If you love all things Halloween, good news. Today, got 2 different shots for you to win tickets to Halloween Horror Nights, Universal Orlando. So just keep listening. We will tell you exactly when you got a call to win that. Also got another Battle of the Generations coming up today. The Gen Xers are trying to even the score today. We'll see if they can do that. And for the winner, we got tickets to Gavin DeGraw when he comes to Miami. So got a lot of stuff to get to today on the KVJ Show.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
A crazy Justin Bieber fan gets arrested on his property. What was she trying to do? We will tell you coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
The cheering, the high-fiving, the chest bumping. Being a football fan is hard work. You need some serious refreshment to make it through a game. And Coca-Cola Zero Sugar delivers that delicious, new and improved, real Coca-Cola taste you love to keep you going all 4 quarters and beyond. So whether you're watching from the stands or your couch, go to Walgreens and grab some ice-cold Coca-Cola Zero Sugar to get you ready for the game. Try the new Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Taste the feeling.
Great fashion, home decor, and so much more is at your Burlington store. And we're still your headquarters for the most stylish coats for the whole family. Anoraks, faux leather, bombers, quilted, puffers, and that's just the beginning. Burlington is packed with the hottest trends on everyone's list. Plus tons of boots, scarves, hats, and gloves too. Hurry in now and find all the best brand name looks at up to 65% off other retailers' prices every day. Burlington, style for everyone.
There are certain people you can always trust. Your grandma, your grandma's friends, lifeguards, action movie heroes who tell you to trust them. But there's no one you can trust more than your doctor. And when it comes to their own frequent heartburn, doctors and pharmacists trust the power of the purple pill, Nexium 24-Hour. And when you choose Nexium 24-Hour, you'll see why. When it comes to heartburn, trust the brand doctors trust. Nexium 24-Hour. May take 1 to 4 days. Use as directed.
Home values have increased as much as 20%, meaning you have equity in your home. If you're thinking about refinancing your mortgage to cash out that equity, make sure you don't pay any closing costs. I'm Robert Palmer, president of RP Funding, home of the no closing costs refinance. Whether you need the equity from your home to pay off credit cards, student loans, or for home improvements, I'll pay all your closing costs when you refinance with RP Funding. Call 855-773-8634 or visit rpfunding.com.
NMLS 70168, Equal Housing Opportunity.
If you're a mom or dad of a child who struggles, you've searched high and low, trying everything you can. From tutors to counselors, specialists to pills, you've tried them all, with little success. You need to know there is a program that has helped tens of thousands of kids just like yours. Brain Balance Achievement Centers can make a real difference for your child. Brain Balance is a drug-free solution that deals with the root cause of issues like ADHD, dyslexia, audio processing, and behavioral challenges. Our combination of sensory motor exercises, academic skill building, and a clean eating plan doesn't just mask the issues, but gets to the root of the problem. If your child has trouble making friends, is disruptive in school, or is frustrated to the point of tantrums, now is the time to call Brain Balance Achievement Centers. Brain Balance has locations in Coral Springs and coming soon to Pembroke Pines. Call 1-800-877-5500.
Introducing the new $10,000 a week for life scratch-off from the Florida Lottery, where you can achieve Winfinity, 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 with over $450 million in cash prizes and a top prize of $10,000 a week. $10,000 a week. $10,000 a week for life. Life. The winning goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Week for life scratch-offs from the Florida Lottery. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Join Kaiser University West Palm Beach campus for an evening of thrills and chills at the annual Scare Fair on Wednesday, October 25th from 5 to 8 p.m. Wear your best costume and meet faculty, students, and neighbors from your community while enjoying complimentary refreshments. The night will be filled with fun, family-friendly activities, treats for all ages, and feature a fairy tale theme. For more details, call 1-888-844-8404 or visit kuopenhouse.com.
I was texting with a girlfriend of mine last night. Actually, let me pull up this text thread. So she's thinking about having some breast work done. She's had a kid. She's breastfed. Things aren't where they were originally. Girl, I feel you. We all know that and how it is. So she was looking around. She was talking to people, asking names, and she said, I recalled you telling me about Dr. Rankin and that he did your implants and he did your mommy makeover. What was your experience? And so, of course, I told her, I love him. He is next level. He's just kind. He listens. He's peaceful but in control. And that's what you want with your surgeon. Somebody who is a master at their craft. He's the chief of plastic surgery at St. Mary's Hospital. So that to me just says he knows what he's doing. St. Mary's doesn't just pick any guy to be the chief of their whole entire plastic surgery department. That's Dr. Rankin at the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center. It's not just him either. It's him and Dr. Deb, who went to Harvard Medical School. Together, these guys are amazing. They listen and they care. So if you're thinking about plastic surgery, go see Dr. Rankin. The gummy implants right now, too, are $500 off. Gummy implants. Get that deal. Ask about $500 off for a limited time. Go online, find out details at aquaplasticsurgery.com. And then here's the number. In West Palm and in Jupiter, 561-776-2830. In Fort Lauderdale, 954-564-3832.
Join Mark Patrick Hypnosis and lose weight or stop smoking for only $49.99 guaranteed. That's this Thursday the 2nd at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites Hotel in Boca Raton. Weight loss starts at 5:30 and stop smoking at 8 p.m. This Saturday the 4th at the Holiday Inn Airport Hotel and Conference Center in West Palm Beach. Weight loss starts at 10 a.m. and stop smoking at 1 p.m.
Car wreck? Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Watch the KVJ Show from home or on your mobile device on YouTube, Facebook, or kvjshow.com.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in a second, I will tell you about the Justin Bieber fan that got themselves arrested yesterday. What did they do? And how close did they get to the Biebs?
Was he showing off his new tattoo? Did you see that?
No.
Oh, he got his whole chest redone. I mean, his chest is covered.
Really?
It's caused quite a debate with the Beliebers because half of his fans really love it. They're saying this is Justin being Justin.
Yeah.
Other halves are saying he's gone too far.
Gone too far.
Gone way too far. You got to see
He's
covered his entire,
he's completely sheeted, huh?
Pretty much on his chest.
Wow.
At least
okay.
the top
That's a
part.
commitment.
I'll try to pull up a picture.
Before we get into that good stuff, here's Fergie with Wendy Williams talking about, her plans for her life and wanting to be a married woman and what went wrong. And
It wasn't my plan. No. I wanted to stay married forever. I love Josh. He's the father of my child. We
Okay.
forever have that project together, and we're doing the best we can.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, he is good looking.
You made me cry.
You chose really well. And you were married for, what'd you say?
Gosh, you're getting me, like 2 minutes in, you're getting me tearing up. Gosh, we were married January 10th, 2009.
Okay.
And dated 5 years before that. So 5 years, got married.
Together a long time.
Yeah, so like 8 years.
Mm-hmm. Look, I'm no doctor, but I can still hear some pain in that voice.
Oh, yeah. There's some unresolved issues there, Jay Bird.
it's a long time, though, to be together 16 years.
Oh, my gosh. What's that like?
That's crazy. Katy Perry's legal battle to move into that house, I think, may be coming to an end. She wants to move into this house that she bought from the Sisters of the Immaculate Heart. Now, they tried to put a kibosh on it because the nuns wanted to sell it to one person and the archdiocese wanted to sell it to somebody else. Well, the archdiocese, I guess, overruled the nuns. The nuns didn't like Katy Perry, but the archdiocese said that it sold it to Katy and it's done. Now they're just waiting for final approval from the Vatican to move Katy Perry into this former convent. It is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's in an area called Los Feliz in L.A.
Yeah.
This house is gorgeous. You have to look at the pictures of it. It is spectacular.
Were you telling me, Kev, that Katy Perry's now considered to be woke? I thought you were telling me that like, she's done some interviews and now she's woke.
Oh, I don't know. I hope I wasn't telling you that.
I thought that was you.
Did Kevin use the word woke?
What does that mean?
I just can't see that happening.
Why do people keep on saying Katy Perry?
Doesn't sound like a conversation I'd be having. But
Well, you were making fun of it. You weren't being serious.
Okay.
You're like, right now, Katy Perry, there's reports that she is woke.
Yeah, I know she's trying very hard to be.
Okay.
I don't know if she is yet or not.
And finally here, a Justin Bieber fan was arrested at his home yesterday. This 40-year-old woman has showed up a bunch of times in the past week, and security keeps warning her to stay away. Well, she showed up again yesterday and made a run for it. She was trying to make it to the front door, but I guess they grabbed her before she could. Justin was home during the whole thing.
Yeah.
They say he was watching from inside.
Oh, it's got to be entertaining. It's got to be highly entertaining. She going to make it? She going to make it? Come on, girl.
Watch.
Come on, girl. You're almost there.
She was booked for trespassing, but hopefully they give her a little psych eval. I mean, come on, honey.
I can picture Bieber watching this going down with his shirt off, new tattoos. What's going on out there? I can just see the whole thing.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
It's time for viral audio.
So how's your kids? How's your wife?
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I got some guy here that apparently had a little bit of road rage. But apparently his rage turned on himself when he actually accidentally ran himself over with his own car.
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez.
And put an indicator on. They're not waiting for anyone. What are you doing? Mate!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You
idiot! Are you serious? Are you alright?
Mate, put it in park. It's still in reverse. Mate, put your car in park. You're still in reverse.
You did cause that.
Mate,
put your car in there.
Put your car in park.
Put your car in park. Where's your indicator?
Come on, mate.
Yeah, that might be British.
I think it's Australian.
Oh, okay. Could be that too.
I could be
know
wrong.
It's not here.
I could be wrong as well.
Yeah. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, I got to tell you about the future of cars. Pretty impressive stuff. You into it or you not going to be into it? It's from, my boy Elon Musk. Also, how many houses does Taylor Swift own anyway? I will tell you next. So how many houses does Taylor Swift actually have? You know, she's only 27 years old, and she's got more houses than I will ever live in my lifetime. They say real estate is kind of her cash grab thing that she does. $71.2 million in real estate she owns.
Wow.
Yeah. 7 homes from Rhode Island to Beverly Hills to New York City. 3 of those homes were mansions. 2 are penthouses. 1 is just a mere home. And 1 is an apartment.
Wow.
Yeah. If you added it all up, she has 39 bedrooms, 43 and a half bathrooms, 21 fireplaces, 5 pools, 5 bars, and 2 tennis courts over a total of 47,000 square feet.
Holy moly.
Yeah. Seems she's a tiny girl.
Does anybody live in any of those?
Yeah,
Or do they just stay empty?
Her cats.
Yes.
Her cats live better than any human walking this earth.
Meow.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got on your mind today, Jay-Bird?
So I guess the JFK files are going to be released to the public.
I believe so, yes.
Now, do you think there's going to be anything worth a hoot in these things? Are we going to get a bombshell and read,
No.
oh my gosh, there was somebody on the grassy knoll?
No, I'm not expecting anything at all.
I'm expecting disappointment too, and there's
Yeah.
so much hype about it.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that me and you are wrong, and they're going to give us a little bit. I mean, give us, what our beak, just a bit.
Yeah, and I'll tell you honestly, too, I was one of those people who was really into the Kennedy conspiracy, especially when the movie JFK came out a long time ago. And from everything I've seen from it, from specials and this and that, really, honestly, it was one lone gunman. It really was.
So why was it that they, I mean, I'm not so well versed on it. Why did they think it was other people working and not just the lone
It
gunman?
all had to do with this magic bullet theory about this bullet that went here and ching, ching, ching. And, you know, if you've watched some of the specials, they kind of explain about how that happened. And there's logical explanations for it. They've done ballistics tests, and they've, you know, done the impact. They've even fired the same rifle, same bullet, all that kind of stuff. And they've done some serious tests on it. And they've said, yeah, it's very possible that it happened. In fact, it's probable. And they've explained the trajectory and all those different things.
They always talk about this one woman that was like this mysterious woman that can't, they could never track her down. She's in a photo, and she was walking the opposite direction of everyone else, like she knew something was happening. Then they try to find the woman. She's nowhere to be found, Virginia.
A supposed cop that was unexplained. Who was this guy? Probably with the mafia. It was all because JFK was going to pull us out of Vietnam. He was going to get rid of his vice president and kick him out, and he was going to then go after the mafia hardcore. And so all these parties conspired together to make sure that they took out JFK.
If they could release one file of the government, the president, whatever, of something you really want to know about, what would it be? Would it be the JFK?
No.
To where you get every answer you wanted about that?
Yeah, no, it's going to be the Area 51.
Without a doubt.
That's
it's
the one, and
aliens.
I think that's the one they've said that is and forever will be off the table.
Huh, can't imagine why.
Yeah.
Virginia, so many people say aliens without a doubt did crash here on Earth. Bodies have been seen.
It's your forbidden fruit.
Yeah, and they won't release it. Why is that? People freak out over a hurricane. They wouldn't release it because people would freak out over aliens. They
Okay.
would.
All right.
All right.
Your vein in your neck is popping out again.
I'm passionate. I talk that way. I just have a veiny neck.
Virginia, what you got on your mind today?
Here's how you know you're getting old and wrinkly.
Oh, that sounds uplifting.
All right.
In 1 week, I had 3 different people give me all these wrinkle cream samples. 2 listeners who sent it in to the radio station, and 1 friend of mine. You know, people are always selling little side projects. They got a little side hustle going on.
Okay.
And so that's the thing now. A lot of girls are selling these wrinkle creams and
Yeah, I've been forever.
release fine line.
My mom used to do that Avon.
And none of them work. None of them. They're all crap, by the way.
In 1 week, I got 3 different ones.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, man.
You know what? Here's what's going on, Kev. About a week ago, Virginia posted a picture on social media of her pink extensions, and it was very pretty.
Yeah.
There was some compliments about how nice her teeth were.
Yeah.
And then this one woman thought, oh, that's Virginia? That looks like aging old skin. Oh, but she's got nice teeth, though.
Yes.
And I went on there to
It's
defend our
good, yeah.
sweet Virginia, and
Yeah.
I think this got in her head.
Stuck in her head.
No,
Oh,
I
definitely
actually
is.
forgot about that Facebook comment until you just brought it up.
Oh.
Thanks for reminding me.
I thought subconsciously with the creams. I don't know. Your skin looks great, Pumpkin.
Yeah, it feels great. It feels like leather that's been worn by 20 cowboys.
Things are always worse in your head than they are in real life. It's like when you get a pimple, you think everyone's looking at your pimple, and you're the only one that notices.
So, have you had any luck with any of these creams? Is there any cream that does work on the market?
No.
Because I know there's a ton of them out there.
I've tried a few of them, and some of them do make you feel better. My one friend that gave me this stuff for, like, your lip, like lip cream to get rid of all the wrinkles around your mouth, that really did work. So I think I'm going to get that one.
I will tell you what that does not work. That would be the Cindy Crawford cream you see on the infomercials. They claim
she looks great, though.
There's some France bean they put in the...
French bean?
Like a French...
Frances Bean, the daughter of Kurt Cobain?
There's like a French wheat...
Oh, my gosh.
There's something they claim from the ground they put in that's magical. But it's crap.
It's all crap.
Okay.
I think it's just a matter of, smoothing it out a little bit, not looking so crusty.
Okay. You can't stop Father Time, brother.
You cannot.
He's coming for you.
He is coming.
What I got on my mind today, how does this make you feel? Your car of the future will be psychic, and it will know where you want to go before you even tell it.
Really?
That's according to Tesla CEO Elon Musk. He's hinting now that the new Tesla Model 3 and other self-driving cars will be able to predict where it is you want to go by using artificial intelligence. Wow. I'm like, how? There's a lot of times I get in the car and I don't even know where I want to go.
Is that kind of like when I call up a restaurant that I go to a lot and it goes, Mr. Pennington, are you doing the usual pizza, extra sauce, 3 garlic? Like, is it kind of like that?
That's what they're saying. They're saying that what is happening with artificial intelligence and all the data, everything is about grabbing people's data. And so when you're online, when you're on Facebook, all it's doing is grabbing data patterns. It's noticing what you do at what times, and it's starting to try to put together a profile of you. And they say that very soon, in the very near future, that these profiles they put together will be able to predict your behavior more than you will and say, you may not realize it, but you have a tendency to have this drink or do this at a certain time. And it may be the month, it may be the moons, it may be whatever else is going on, but they can eventually get to the point saying, I have a feeling this is where you're going to go on this date. And let's say, for instance, you do have some things that you always do. My wife and I, every Saturday morning, we go to the same place for breakfast, 7 a.m. Bam, we're always there, first in. And that would be the thing where we would get in our car Saturday morning. The car would
know where to go.
Start driving right to the breakfast
place. It's doing the same thing that Facebook's doing. Facebook knows all your interests, and that's why all that stuff's popping up. Now it's happening everywhere.
So when you get in your car in the morning, you go to work, and it knows what day of the week it is. It's just going to drive you off. And if you stop at Starbucks on your way there or Dunkin' Donuts, it's going to know. It's going to pull you right through. And so it'll say, are you going on your usual route today? And then you just hit yes.
It's creepy. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like robots knowing what the hell I'm thinking.
Yeah,
the iPhone actually already does stuff like that. Have you ever gotten in your car and noticed it'll tell you how long it takes to get where you're going before you tell it where you're going? Because it knows where you go at the same time every day. It's actually kind of horrifying.
Is it really? Because, see, I've seen that, but I always thought it's because I had stuff in my calendar.
No, I don't use the calendar on my phone. Every day I get in the car, I leave here, it tells me how long it's going to take me to get home. And then it would remember what days I used to go other places after work, and it would tell me how long it was to get there. It's kind of horrifying because I wouldn't go there that often, but somehow the phone knew I was going there. Like it would hear you say you're going there or something. It would tell you 12 minutes to wherever you're going. It's kind of horrifying.
This is part of your robot agenda you keep promoting on the air. You're part of the problem, brother.
Is it bad?
Yes, it's bad.
Why is it bad?
Because I don't want a robot trying to get inside my brain and trying to figure out what I'm doing.
It's trying to make your life easier.
No, it's not. That's what, I get, you have humans trying to do it. You got robots trying to do it.
I think right now we're seeing a trip up of technology because the technology is not there. So a lot of these things I find to be more annoying because they're wrong more often than they are right. And you have to turn off, and it's like, cancel. That's not what I want. No, cancel. But I think when it gets to the point where you don't get those annoying notifications that annoy you more than help you, then maybe you'd be like going, oh, yeah, I would like that. Yeah, I'd like that. Thank you. Yeah, cool. All right, great.
They always say, robots will take out human error. Well, you know what? In your face, robots, because they're wrong a lot, too.
They're wrong a lot right now. But I think what they're saying is that they're going to get better and more accurate very soon. And then if they have an accuracy rate, let's say, of 95%, Are you not going to go, okay, this is kind of cool and convenient. It makes my life a lot easier. I have to think less about the menial decisions in my life, and I can focus more on the important ones.
Kevin's got a crush on Musk.
Yep.
Elon Musk, and he loves
Anything that
robots.
Musk is selling, Kevin is buying.
He's doing some good stuff. That's all I'm saying. He's doing some good stuff.
Good stuff you think in the beginning, much like all of these superhero movies. It looks like it's just a safe project, and then boom, Kevin turns into a giant lizard robot.
Okay. All right. Is there anybody? Yeah, somebody's saying the iPhone is already doing this. Are you freaked out by the technology, or do you love it? Do you love where this is going, or is it scaring you to death?
Ain't good. It ain't good.
That's kind of crazy. The iPhone's already doing this. Got to keep an eye on that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because then
it's keeping an eye on me.
Couldn't anybody tap into your iPhone now and hack it and figure out where you're going?
That's part of the
where
issue.
you're going to be, get your whole schedule, and hurt you.
Here was the thing. I had a scary message yesterday. I was at the dentist, and I was, had a little downtime. They were out of the room, and I was going through and just checking a sports website. And boom, it pops up, and it's like this notice, and it had the Apple logos and all that kind of stuff about using public Wi-Fi, and someone is like hacking into your cloud or something like that. I'm like, I just freak out and exit out of everything, and then I turn off my Wi-Fi. That's how I dealt with it. Who knows? They may have zapped everything. And that would be the big argument, is your phone does this whole profile on you, knows where you are and where you're going, and then someone hacks into it. They know all your bank accounts, and especially they know when you're going to be home and when you're not, and so it makes you easy pickings. That would be the big argument. So what happened yesterday, I don't know if I already got hacked because I got that message, but I've seen sometimes hackers will actually take like the logo from Apple and then they'll send you something hoping that you'll click on something, and then when you click on it, that's when they get access.
It's going to get to the point where you're going to get a message on the phone. It's going to go, Virginia, you have to pee. And then you're like, well, I don't have to pee. Wait a minute, I do have to pee. It's going to know.
It could definitely do that.
It's going to know you have to pee before you even know. It knows your bladder better than you.
Well, it would be able to see what you're drinking. It would know the capacity of your bladder. It would also be able to take in other factors that you probably haven't even counted. And it would be like going, yeah. And let's say, for instance, you're getting ready to leave the house. Your phone would be like going, shouldn't you pee first? You'll need to pee in exactly 24 minutes. Your car ride is going to be an hour 10.
Virginia.
And going, you're right. I need to go pee before I leave the house.
Virginia, you're going to go poop in 5, 4, 3. Like, I do have to go poop. I don't like it. I don't want them knowing.
It's too much.
It is.
Okay. I don't know. Like it or not. People are arguing. Somebody texted and said, yeah, I just want to have a nice, relaxful morning. Now I'm making plans to throw away out every piece of technology I have.
They're watching us.
Oh, they are.
Oh, they're watching.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher, your neighbors, your family in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. No accidents to report so far on your Tuesday morning commute. Just some road construction up on the Treasure Coast. 2 lanes blocked on 95 southbound at Midway Road. Other than that, you're all clear on your way to work this morning, and you're also all clear on your way to Dunkin' Donuts on Jog Road in Boynton Beach. America runs on Dunkin'. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Jim Arrigo here. The door's open to big October savings at Arrigo. Buck, buck, buck. Trick or treat. Johnny, is that you in the chicken suit? Buck, buck, buck. Lucky guess. Hey, Frankenstein.
I want the biggest selection of Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiats.
No problem. Shop 4,000 vehicles at Arrigo.
Trick or treat.
Johnny, blonde and pigtails?
Arrigo's lowest model year-end prices, please.
Johnny, I know it's you, and everybody saves thousands at Arrigo.
The biggest model year-end closeout is at Florida's #1 volume dealer, Arrigo. Save on all remaining new 2017s, like Compasses from $129 a month, Cherokees or Renegades from $199 a month during the Jeep Celebration event.
Plus, Arrigo treats you with big bucks for trades.
You got the cash, pigtails?
I have your credit card. You gotta go, Arrigo.
West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass.
39 monthly leases, 10 miles a year, 3,000 new, plus tax tag, like dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee. Rates apply to dealer must qualify. Credit, FCA sales, dealer locations, see dealer for details.
Got another round of KVJ cocktails and karaoke this Friday night. Going to be at Blue Martini Boca Raton in the Town Center Mall at 7 p.m.
We love getting there a little bit early. Get your choice table right up front. Get your appetizers. Get your martinis flowing. The more you drink, the better we sound.
Come by, enjoy life, and sing a song with a KVJ member. We'd love to have you.
Blue Martini in West Palm Beach, Boca, Fort Lauderdale, and online it's BlueMartiniLounge.com.
The Audi Stewart Air Show is just around the corner, November 4th and 5th. Presented by Sikorsky Aircraft and Pratt & Whitney. Don't miss TD Bank's presentation of the Dirty Flight Suit Party. Friday night, November 3rd. Sure to thrill, wow, and entertain. With the roar of jets from the U.S. Air Force and the U.S. Navy. Honoring our veterans past with miles of aircraft displays and a World War II battle reenactment. Audi Stewart Air Show. Whittam Field, Stewart. StewartAirshow.com.
Thinking about doing a little something different in your life? Tired of the same old rut and routine? Well, here's one thing you could do. You could actually get a different degree, or you could earn your master's degree right here in South Florida at Lynn University. An innovative school and a great campus that makes it easier than ever because of the technology that they use. One of the most innovative schools in the entire country. All their students get iPads. Those iPads are used for the syllabus, grades, even books, saving their students tons of money. And for you, an already busy professional or parent, you can go and complete your degree or get your master's degree. You could do it online, on campus, a combination of both. My daughter is a sophomore at Lynn University, plays on the softball team. She loves the family atmosphere that they have there. It's a close-knit community with lots of great sports as well. It's not just the softball program. In fact, the Lynn Fighting Knights have got 23 national championships, and they have a great Saturday game day family atmosphere that you're going to love, you would love to go to or love to send your kids to. Get more information about it today. Just go online, lynn.edu. That's LYNN.edu. LYNN.edu. Right here in beautiful Boca Raton, it's Lynn University.
My abuela says she is happy.
Estoy muy feliz de que nuestra familia completa puede ayudar.
She is happy that Florida Prepaid has plans that let the whole family help save for college.
Mi nieto será el primero en nuestra familia que irá a la universidad.
Now I'll be the first in my family to go to college.
El haber decidido ahorrar temprano con Florida Prepaid es una de las mejores.
She says it's one of the best decisions she's ever made, outside of marrying abuelo.
Learn more today at myfloridaprepaid.com, because starting is believing.
It is flu season and you don't want to get the flu. Go to MD now because they've got a chance for you to catch the flu shot for just $30. That will prevent you getting the flu, and how awesome is that? At MD Now, there's a coupon, mdnow.com. It's $10 off your flu shot. That makes your flu shot just $30 at MD Now Urgent Care. They're open 365 days a year, every single day from 8 to 8, 7 days a week. You can walk in or you can check in online and wait from the comfort of your home. Flu season is here. You don't want to get the flu, so get your flu shot. They're available at all locations, over 30 South Florida locations. It's the new preservative-free 4-strain flu shot, providing better protection. Go to MD Now and get it today. Find the one nearest you and get that coupon at mdnow.com.
Okay, moving time. First things first, you want someone you can trust with your stuff. Next, you want to make sure there are no hidden fees. That brings us to All My Sons Moving and Storage, a name you can trust with over 4 generations of moving experience. We provide white glove service throughout your entire move. So whether you're staying close or moving far, dial ** move to speak with a moving specialist today. All My Sons Moving and Storage, where you get the best moving experience, period.
Join City Place and Peggy Adams Animal Rescue League for Halloween Pet Fest, Sunday, October 29th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Enter the pet costume contest at 12 noon with great prizes from City Place. There'll be Name Your Fee adoptions from Peggy Adams, plus pet photos, games, and more. Visit cityplace.com for details. Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Digestive Care.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, tracking showers for the morning drive on this Tuesday. Scattered and numerous showers throughout the day, mostly cloudy skies. Lightning storms this afternoon. The rain chance today, 70%, the high 84. Tonight, cloudy showers, 68. On Wednesday, mostly cloudy, cooler, 75, the high. Cooler on Wednesday night, lows near 55.
Is your spouse full of it? Then you need to contact the experts at Digestive Care, where they specialize in gas and bloating. Digestive Care doctors will help you get your entire digestive system healthy. For a list of their locations and to schedule an appointment, go to lovemygi.com. That's lovemygi.com.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, coming up here a little bit later on the show, got to be listening in. 2 chances before 10 a.m. to win tickets to Halloween Horror Nights. If you want to go to Universal Orlando, you just got to keep it locked in to WRMF every single weekday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., giving you tons of chances to win. So keep it right here. You got a chance to win coming up on the KVJ Show.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
I'm sure when you were a kid in elementary school, either you or one of your friends once upon a time played with a Ouija board.
Oh, yeah.
I remember some of my friends had. I never did. It was always off the table for me with my parents, and I'm glad it was. But the stories that my friends would tell, I mean, they were young kids, probably 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, somewhere around there, and they'd always tell me this story about how they're using the Ouija board, and things started flying out of the closet, and there was a blue light on in there. The most unbelievable story. And I'm like, really? And so I believed it until I was like, older. I'm like, well, you guys are so lying.
I've done a lot of Ouija board stuff. There's this one spirit that would always come in to try to, screw with your mind. The spirit's name was AZ. And they say if you have an AZ name coming through, do not trust AZ because AZ is messing with you.
Well, you would be talking about the people who really think that there's something to the Ouija boards.
And I do.
Some people think it's just harmless fun. And Melanie here disagrees with her husband about whether it is not a big deal or whether it is a big deal. Now, Melanie, apparently you've got a daughter that is looking forward to playing with the Ouija board with some of her friends. Is that right?
That is correct.
Okay. Well, and tell me, get down to what your objection is with it. You're not a big fan of it.
All right. It creeps me out. I'll just say that for sure. It makes me very uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And my husband, generally, basically, what happened was that my daughter, came in the room and asked me, and my husband was there in the room, and he said, absolutely. I didn't say anything. I mean, we should have discussed this, right? But when I got a chance, I told him I'm not cool with it being used in my house.
I think anybody who's used the Ouija board, I don't know what it is, but when you're a kid and you use the Ouija board, they always have a story about something creepy and something spooky that happened.
But there is a lot of people who think this is such crap, and the fact that we're giving such validity to it that we're crazy. People who believe in this stuff, like, oh, come on, guys, it's silly.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And does the age matter? Melanie, is your daughter a little bit younger? What about is the age group we're talking about, Melanie?
She's 9. There's so many other fun or even cool, spooky things these girls can be doing Halloween weekend instead. And really, it's just some people say that, negative energies have come through there and really mess with you. And it's my house, too.
Right.
So I think I have a say in this.
May I suggest an idea here? What if the father was there watching them do it? So there's a chaperone, nothing too crazy happens, and if the house starts flying open and the windows start going down, you'll know to put the Ouija board away.
Yeah, Kenny, you don't think that it's a big deal. Can you tell me why you think your wife's being a little overdramatic about your 9-year-old daughter using a Ouija board?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's just ridiculous to me. I mean, it's made by Parker Brothers. Like, what do they put ghosts in, like, at the factory? Or when exactly does that happen? It's like...
That's a misconception, sir. People think that, it's just a board game. You can make a Ouija board homemade style. It's not that it's made from the toy company. It's just that anytime you have anything flat with the letters like that, you are that's just an instrument.
Okay.
It's just the fact that you have the proper...
Just because Parker Brothers makes it, it actually could be a legitimate tool of the devil.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, I would like to hear the arguments for and against. My parents would come on here, and anything with the spirit world, I was off the table for me, so we didn't deal with it.
Mags wants to do it. You say hell no?
Hell no. Mags wouldn't want to do it, first of all. She's not down with anything spooky or scary. I did it back when I was a little kid because my friend Pammy had one.
Okay.
Pammy had an older sister. And so I went over to her house, and my mom didn't know that we were going to be playing with a Ouija board because she would not have been cool with that. But Pammy's older sister brought it out, and so we all played with it with her older sister's friends.
Okay.
Look, if you're curious and you are into this stuff, you have to experiment with this kind of stuff. If not, you're going to be a person that believes in something and you have no idea whether it's real or not. The only way to experience a Ouija board to see if you think it's real or not is to actually do it. If not, all you hear are don't do it, don't do it, don't do it from people who've had accounts from it. You have to kind of get into it yourself.
And my mom would say, what if somebody told you to jump off a bridge, but you don't know that for sure it's bad for you?
Because that's different. Because you know people that have
according to my mom.
You jumped off a bridge that have hurt themselves.
She's like, if you know something's bad for you, I can tell you this is bad for you. Don't mess with it.
But some people don't think it's bad. There's good stories too.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's hear your arguments, and then we'll take it to a web poll. What do you think? Should kids 12 and under be playing with Ouija boards? Because that seemed to be a big age where a lot of kids that I knew growing up were playing with Ouija boards. 12 and under, give me your arguments for or against. Are you on Team Melanie, who's like, no, don't want my 9-year-old daughter doing it? Or Kenny, who's like, not a big deal. Parker Brothers makes it. They also make Battleship. Not a big deal.
Do you have a side you're on?
I'm on to not doing it. Wouldn't be allowed in my house. Wouldn't do it. Yeah. I follow where my parents are, and I still have the same beliefs.
I don't like it because they say it brings those bad spirits, and you don't want that.
That's a no-go for me.
You don't want to get your kid possessed. That's rule number 1 of parenting. Don't get your kid possessed by the devil.
Is that rule number 1?
I think so.
Should be.
I thought that was like rule 4.
Okay. 877-979-WRMF. You can text or call in your comments. 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show. Melanie and her husband Kenny don't agree whether or not their 9-year-old daughter should be playing with a Ouija board. She's just like, I don't know. I just don't think it's a good thing for kids to be doing. But open yourself up, as Jaybird's medium also thinks. Kenny's like, what's the big deal? It's made by Parker Brothers. Come on.
Yeah, it all depends on what you believe. I had gotten 3 text messages going, oh, you guys got to be serious that you're acting like Ouija boards are real. That's three text messages someone sent me.
Yeah, I know some people are like going, this is just absolutely crazy. You guys would think that this is something that is like to be scared of. But there are other people that say, oh, it may seem innocent, but it is not.
I mean, at one point someone was saying, what's the difference between a Ouija board or playing the game Bloody Mary when you walk into the bathroom, look in the mirror and say Bloody Mary 3 times?
Well, I think that some people believe that the Ouija board it really is a tool that you can talk to spirits, whereas the Bloody Mary is just kind of like one of those kind of like children's myths that they do and they try, and there's really no relevance to that. Some people really do believe there's legitimate relevance to a Ouija board.
I wonder if you got everybody that listens to our show. I mean, it would be impossible to do, but ask them, do you believe in Ouija boards or not? What the percentage of belief versus not believing would be.
I don't know if it's real or not, but just taking a chance, because the stories I've heard from like psychic people that say when you do the Ouija board, you invite just whatever to come through, and you may not necessarily want these bad guys to come through or evil spirits to come through. You're trying to just, play around and have some fun. Now all of a sudden you're possessed. It's not worth it.
But if you don't believe any of that, you think we're crazy. You think the conversation's crazy.
Yeah, you're seeing that right now. I mean, we're getting text messages, people saying it's a game, it's a toy, case closed, let the kids play with it. But then a lot of people here are saying, not so fast. And it's not necessarily about being possessed. It's about inviting in and having bad energy and spirits around you. Kayla's on here from West Palm, and we're talking about a 9-year-old here with Melanie's daughter. You say you had a bad experience with a Ouija board at the age of 9, Kayla?
Yes, I did. How are you guys doing?
Good. How you doing?
I just want to say I love you guys. I'm a long-time listener, and actually this is my first time calling.
Cool. Well, welcome to the show.
Thank you. So, yeah, I was probably around her age, give or take a couple years. And my aunt had the Ouija board, and she wanted to talk to one of her best friends from when she was, like, younger high school age. She actually had died in a car accident. So I had no clue about this girl, never heard of her. My brother was also doing it. He's never heard of this story with this girl. And then my uncle was doing it as well, and he was already moved out by the time, so he really didn't know anything about this person either. And my aunt, her hand was not on the Ouija board. Okay, so it was just me, my brother, and my uncle. She was there just asking the questions, trying to summon this girl. We actually supposedly got her. I don't know if it was a demon or if it was her. Some people say it's not. But anyways, whoever it was knew exactly who she was, because my aunt was asking, like, her initials. We moved it and went to her initials, asked her, like, really personal questions that only my aunt knew, and it was getting the questions right. And, like, I freaked out. I ran out of the room, and to this day, I swear my aunt's house is haunted. I like dogged it one time.
Wow.
Weird things started happening, and I ran out of the house, called my mom, and I'm like, get me out of this house.
I think it all really, that's a fascinating story. And I think that it all depends upon what your personal experience is. And a lot of people would hear this be going, oh, this is something else and blah, blah, blah. Well, but you're right, when it's answering questions that you wouldn't otherwise have the answer to. And I mean, that's how you both, in a sense, base your own relevancy on psychics. You're like going, how else would they know the answer to that? You believe that's true. And so in her experience, wouldn't you believe the same thing?
Well, here's why there's a big debate about it, because when you do the Ouija board, you're usually dealing with multiple people that all have their hands on there, and there's no way to prove that one of the people in the group, even if you believe them and trust them, there's no way to prove whether or not they are guiding the little instrument.
Kayla, what do you think about that? Is it possible that your friend was guiding to the answers?
No, her hands weren't even near it. She was not touching it at all. She was freaked out herself.
So the answers are coming up, and the girl who would have known the answers, the only one, is not even touching it. So how are they?
She wasn't touching it at all.
And my psychic Vicky that does the Weird and Whatever podcast, she's like, don't do that. But I have also talked to other psychics who say, yeah, you can do that. So it's really a psychic by psychic kind of a thing.
Sabrina's on here from Coral Springs with her take. 9-year-old playing with a Ouija board. Is it just a silly little game, no big deal, or are you opening yourself up to something worse, Sabrina?
I say absolutely not. I played it when I was in middle school with a bunch of my friends, and to this day, there are a bunch of times if I walk into certain houses, or even if I'm walking down the street, I feel a random negative energy around me because of that. When we played, it kept spelling the words release, and my friend being the one, she just saying, oh, do it. So we put it over yes. And everything else is pretty much fuzzy. Ever since we went over yes, it's been a big blur, but I do know ever since that day, I've felt negative. And my whole thought is, whether you believe in spirits or demons or not, why would you want to even have the possibility of having that negative energy or something maybe bad?
So it's not
I'll tell you why.
Chance.
I'll tell you exactly why someone would want to do that. Because some people, they want to see for themselves if something is real or not. They don't want to just go off by someone's account or someone's, story. They want to say, because people are calling it, and to them, these stories are real.
But if the end game is bad, why would you even want to see?
Because some people don't think the end game is always bad. That's another misconception, that if you always play with the Ouija board, it's always dark energy. You hear a lot of that, but that's not the case with everybody.
Some of the text coming in, somebody said, real or not, if you seek to open a door to the spiritual world, it will happen. You will not always get what you want. Bad energy will follow with those who don't know what they are doing. Somebody else texted in and said, I've had a bad spirit come through the Ouija board, and we tried to get rid of the board and burn it, and it started to burn green and wouldn't burn.
What?
that's true, that would kind of freak you out.
That would freak you out if that is true.
If that is true, that would be very horrifying.
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being you guys are really bothered, how upset would you be if me, Denny's, and Suits just started randomly doing the Ouija board here in the studio while you guys are talking?
I don't want to be a part of it. No.
Are you?
Yeah, no. 10.
A 10?
Yeah. Don't do it. Because I've heard too many possibilities for bad, and I try to just stay away from any kind of bad.
All right, guys, put the Ouija board away.
Nationally, from Lake Worth is saying it has to do with, do people know how to use the Ouija board properly or not?
And I don't.
How do you properly use it, Nationally? What's your take on this?
The way to properly use it is that when you're ending the game, you have to say goodbye. You have to push the little triangle thing to the goodbye sign, and then a lot of people get scared or they get skeptical and they believe that nothing is going to happen, so they just leave the Ouija board without doing that, and that just leaves the portal open. And these things have been around for hundreds of years, and it's always about negative energy being around them. So whether you know how to use it or not, you're still going to bring up that negative energy. But the safest thing to do as possible is to say goodbye and then leave.
Okay.
I mean, I'm getting more text messages. This is ridiculous. I can't believe people believe this crap.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm getting messages left and right.
There are messages on both sides. Someone else hit us up on Twitter, said, a Ouija board is like a conduit to the worldwide dead. Would you let your 9-year-old log on to the net and just talk to any random? That's what they say it is. That's from Film Grouch on Twitter.
And that's someone who believes. And I am on the side of believing. I really am. But I'm just saying that what other people are saying.
Yeah. Somebody else texted in and said, have the 9-year-old play a safe game like lawn darts. So there you go.
There are people who are really against it.
Let the 9-year-old go do yard work with a chainsaw instead. It sounds safer.
But it is split, though. A lot of people are saying don't do it. A lot of people are saying you guys are idiots for even talking about it.
Well, honestly, for the people that say that, there are people that are really upset about it.
Agreed.
And I know to you, it may not be anything at all, and they're like, new topic, whatever. But, I mean, there are some people that are really bent about Ouija boards, and that's kind of the question. If you wanted to see, that's why I want to do a web poll on this. Go take all your passions right there, and if you think it's ridiculous, then go let us know. If not, it's going to be like 100% of people are going, yeah, don't touch Ouija boards with ever, and don't let a 9-year-old do it.
Most of the people saying they don't want us to change the subject. They're saying they actually like hearing the crazy people talk.
Yeah, some people think it's a non-issue. Other people think it's the exact opposite. It's a big issue.
Oh, I love talking this stuff.
If you like hearing crazy people talk, this is the show for you.
Oh, this is so my kind of topic.
Yeah, so go to kvjshow.com. We also got the link up on our social media, and the question is 12 and under. Should kids be playing with Ouija boards? Yes or no? Simple little thing. You can go vote right now.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher, your neighbors, your family in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Well, still looking pretty good on your roadways and no major incidents to report throughout Broward, Palm Beach, and the Treasure Coast. You're all clear on your way to work this morning. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Hello, West Palm Beach. Geico presents things that'll make you feel good.
Dolphins give each other names. Those squeaks and clicks might be dolphin 4.
Hey, Tom, come check this out.
Something else to make you feel good. Geico's been offering great savings and service for over 75 years and has a 97% customer satisfaction rating. And the satisfying coverage from Geico isn't just for your car. The Geico Insurance Agency can help you with renter's insurance, too. And Geico offers motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. You know what else will make you feel good? It rains diamonds on Jupiter due to extreme atmospheric pressure, thus really making it rain. And Geico is the largest auto insurer in the state, so breathe easy. We've got your back. Plus, you might be able to save even more money because Geico has local agents in your area who could help you find savings like military or federal discounts. And Geico offers emergency roadside service.
So, West Palm Beach, contact Geico online, over the phone, or at your local office. You'll feel better after you do.
Moving to didn't stress you out, you've got the amazing team at the Good Greek Moving and Storage Company, just like I had, just like my grandmother had, just like so many friends and family that have used them, and everybody says the same thing. They love the team from Greek Moving and Storage. These guys are efficient, they move fast, they get your move done in such quick time. It really is amazing to watch them work. For more than 2 decades, South Florida has trusted the Good Greek Spiro for all their moving and storage needs. Whether it's across town or across the country, the Good Greek can handle all of your moving needs. Good Greek Moving and Storage. They're fully licensed and insured. There's no job too big or too small. They do it all. So remember, when it's time for your next move, don't take a chance with sketchy, reputable, less reputable movers. You've seen them. I've seen them. They're sketchy looking. You don't want that. You want the guys that are legit from Good Greek Moving and Storage. Call them today. Pick up your mobile phone, * Greek on your cell phone, or go to GreekMoving.com. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official mover of the Miami Marlins.
Halloween is back, and so are all the caramel apples, ghouls, goblins, and ghosts that come with it. And now you can bring the spirit of the season back every time you light a personalized Yankee candle. Just visit any store and add your favorite Halloween photos to your favorite Yankee Candle fragrances to create your own customized candle labels. You could even win a haunted weekend to a premier theme park in Florida. Restrictions apply. Visit Yankee Candle stores or yankeecandle.com for complete contest rules.
You know, you can get Washington apples all year round at Publix. But if you really want to experience that sweet peak of season, better than ever flavor and freshness, there's no better time than right now to head in for a basket full of your favorites. Granny Smith, Honeycrisp, Ambrosia, Gala, Fuji, Red Delicious. Whatever your preference, Publix has every flavor you're craving. Do I see golden-crusted apple tartlets in your future? Stop in today. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Here is something I was surprised to learn, and I think you will be too. 1 in 30 baby boomers has hepatitis C, yet most don't even know it. Why? Because Hep C can hide in the body for decades with no symptoms. You heard that right, no symptoms. And it's not tested for in routine blood work. But it's serious. If left untreated, Hep C can lead to liver damage. In fact, Hep C is the leading cause of liver cancer. That's why the CDC recommends that all baby boomers, those of you born between 1945 and 1965, get tested for Hep C. A simple one-time test is all it takes. And here's some good news. If you have Hep C, it can be cured. So boomers, next time you're at the doctor's office, be sure to ask for a Hep C test. It's the only way to know for sure. For more information, visit hepcfacts.com or call 844-9-HEP-C-FACTS. Brought to you by Gilead Sciences.
With the world's population living longer and needing more care, the healthcare field is an ever-growing career field. Are you someone with a strong desire to help people? Someone who understands how a career in the healthcare field is a career in the future? Medical assistants are in demand, and with the right education from Kaiser University, you can start your rewarding career working in doctor's offices or clinics. Kaiser University's medical assisting program will teach you how to prepare examination rooms, take vital signs, and assist in minor surgical procedures and laboratory operations. With Kaiser's classes, you'll learn how to assist doctors and nurses and work as an integral part of a physician's healthcare team. Best of all, you can be a full-time student with only one class at a time. Financial aid is available for those who qualify. Give Kaiser University a call, 1-800-216-4772. Again, 1-800-216-4772.
With the Florida Lottery Game Day Cash Promotion, you could win an RV.
That's a 2018 Lazy Days Winnebago Motorhome.
Yup, and access to games.
Season tickets.
Yes, and cash.
Millions in cash prizes and over $200,000 in additional second chance prizes.
So download the Game Day Cash app to enter your Florida Lotto, Fantasy 5, and Fast Play tickets and get ready to win. Game Day Cash. It's your ticket.
Claim it.
Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Come join the KVJ show this Saturday at the Halloween Not So Spooky Spectacular. Little Smiles will be there with the pumpkin patch. Wear your costumes for trick-or-treating, face painting, and lots of activities. There's even a giant slide. All the fun starts this Saturday, 11 a.m. at Legacy Place.
Come rain or shine, it's important to be ready. Luckily, Farmers Insurance has over 89 years of experience helping customers so they can prepare for when skies get rough. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Find an agent at farmers.com.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, wow, this could be the biggest, most profitable residency in Vegas. $500,000 a show. Who is it being offered to? I'll tell you, coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Just a couple extra comments about our conversation about letting 9-year-olds play with Ouija boards. Somebody texted in and said, the Ouija board box says on the side of it, it's 8 years old and up. So, according to Parker Brothers, it's fine to let your kids.
You're cool.
Age 9. You're cool. I mean, once it says that, you know, they've obviously tested it with everything out there, and it's absolutely fine. No problems at all. Now, listen to this. This text message came in. It said, when I was around 17 or 18, my friend was really into the Ouija board and talking to spirits, and she offered to try to contact my uncle who had died before I even met him. My cousin and I went over and we played and had a great experience. The spirit answered questions that my friend wouldn't know, and my cousin and I cried.
Really?
Then a few days later, that same friend randomly calls me and tells me her spiritual contact told her that I have a dark spirit following me because I, quote, believe in the existence of the devil more than the existence of God.
Oh.
And at the time, I was actually struggling with my beliefs, but she didn't know that. A few days later, I was in bed and I suddenly woke up like something had snapped me out of my sleep. There was this dark figure not more than 2 feet from the foot of my bed. I threw the covers over my head and I prayed and I prayed. She said there's more to the story, but this text is already super long. I'm like, what? We can't cut it off there.
That's crazy.
I got Cassandra on here because I had to find out. Cassandra, there's a little more to that story?
Yeah, so it's kind of weird. So after that night, obviously I was kind of scared and everything, but I started exploring my beliefs more, and, you know, eventually nothing else happened for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
If you flash forward a few years, I started working for a company, and I met this girl who I used to take home from work every day. And one day we sat in the car and we just started having like this talk about our beliefs and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And she told me about this time when she was going through a really dark time in her life, and she was contemplating like suicide. And she was sitting on the edge of her bed, and she looked up, and in her closet was this dark figure.
What?
Oh, my goodness.
In the closet?
So, yeah.
Oh,
and it was just
no.
staring at her.
Oh, no.
So we were sitting there, we were talking, and we started describing the dark figures that we saw, and every time she would say something, I would say something else, and it just matched perfectly. And it was the weirdest situation. We were both so freaked out. We basically saw the same thing because we both had thought we were crazy, and it's not really a story that we like to tell. But because we had similar experiences, we told each other. And it was probably the scariest thing ever when I realized that I'm not the only one to have seen this thing.
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
Yeah, I totally.
It really is scary.
Yeah, if that is your experience.
What a terrible, terrible, horrifying situation.
Oh, my goodness. Wow. Okay, well, thank you for sharing the story, Cassandra. We appreciate it.
This is such a great time of year. I just love hearing all these stories.
Yeah, okay. Lots of interesting stuff out there. Appreciate the text. You can get them through to us, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763, and then go check out the web poll we got at kvjshow.com. Should kids 12 and under be allowed to use Ouija boards?
Oh, I can't wait to read the comments.
Mm-hmm.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, so many of these pop superstars are now heading to Vegas and doing massive residencies and just killing it in cash. But now the Wynn Hotel is going to step up to a whole different level. They're about to offer somebody over $26 million for a residency. Who are they offering it to? I will tell you coming up in just a second. That is a lot of money. Before we get into that, anybody curious about Paris Jackson singing? Now, the daughter of Michael, I heard people saying that she sounds a lot like him.
So she has his DNA, correct? Or no?
That's debatable.
It's debatable.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not sure he really definitely had any biological children.
Gotcha.
You're going to have to ask that Debbie chick.
Does she say it is his kid or no?
I think the rumor was that it was his doctor that actually provided the sperm, and then it was her that carried the children. And
so many rumors.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll ever know the truth unless the kids go through a DNA test and release the truth.
Mm-hmm.
So here is Paris Jackson singing at a nightclub. Are you into this?
I'll hold you with my arms. I'm gonna tell you one more time. I do for you. I love to see you smile. I do for you. I love to see you smile. Oh, I'll be back sometimes.
Okay.
She was singing with somebody else that was coming in.
Okay.
What do you
She's trying
think?
really hard to be a star.
What do you think?
It's okay.
It's okay. It's not bad. It's not bad.
It's okay. It
Fun.
needs a little work.
Okay,
Maybe it's a little vocal coach.
A little rough?
Maybe a little vocal coaching would be in order. Look, she's her daddy. That's for sure right there. I mean, Michael Jackson.
Next level.
Next level. You can't compare vocally. In other news, this is devastating. No. Spoiler alert. Nick Lachey got kicked off of Dancing with the Stars.
I can't believe it.
Oh,
I can't.
darn.
He was the reason I was still into it.
Kim, I didn't even put the clip in there. I apologize.
That's fine.
We don't have the... I'm even losing my heart with the
It didn't
clips.
even make it in the clips?
No.
Because my reasoning was, if you love the show, you already know the result, and if you don't love the show, you don't give a crap about the result.
True.
All right. Well, he's gone. And his wife, though, is still around. Vanessa Lachey is still in it. So is he going to now have to sit in the audience and watch his wife? That's depressing.
He just wants camera time. He'll
It's all
get
good. It still works out.
And finally here, who is going to be the highest paid Vegas residency in the history of doing those? Sounds like the Wynn Hotel is about to offer Adele $26 million. On top of that, she would even be able to get more by doing VIP meet and greets and doing other promotional stuff. So $26 million is just the base pay for one performance a week, 12-month residency. Not a bad gig. Wow.
Okay.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
Gotta say what up, Drizzy. Drake having a birthday today.
Please don't ever say that again.
Yeah, Kevin, it just doesn't feel right coming out of you.
Drizzy.
That's his Twitter handle. I know because I follow him. Drake, 31 years old today. He's not actually that young.
It's not that young.
Yeah.
I mean, it's young. Don't get me wrong.
Not that young, yeah. Maybe too old to be Drizzy. I don't know.
That 2 Chainz is old. I didn't realize how old
2 Chainz real old.
I think 2 Chainz is 40.
Yeah.
Not that that's old. I'm just saying. I thought 2 Chainz is like 24.
Nah. Adrienne Bailon, remember her from 3LW, Cheetah Girls, and now she's on The Real.
Yes, she was with Rob Kardashian for a while.
Oh, boy.
Boy, I'm glad you added that note.
She is 34 years old today, and Monica, The Boy Is Mine, hit from the 90s.
Oh, I had such a crush on her.
She's 37 years old today. Got some other birthdays going on here. Got a little birthday for my amazing, beautiful wife, Courtney. That is from Steven, son Max, and your daughters, Kari, Ella, and Julie. We love you across the universe and back. Also, a little happy birthday to Nick's wife. That's also from Harper and Sadie. So there you go. A couple of birthdays that we got there. And a belated birthday to Justin from Michelle, Logan, Cameron, and Luna.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
They literally texted yesterday, like right at the end. That's Michelle. Remember we went up to their house and we did that whole thing for the dad and we drove him around in the classic car. That's their family.
Oh, nice.
They're super, super sweet.
Yeah,
so
very nice family.
Happy birthday, Justin.
Very cool. Want to get your birthday here on the KVJ show? All you need to do is just send us an email. mail@kvjshow.com. Mail@kvjshow.com. All right, checking in with the early results here. Should kids 12 and under be allowed to use Ouija boards? 90% of the votes so far say no.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
It's pretty overwhelming right now. People are like saying, no, get the kids something else to play with.
Where are all those people texting me saying, you guys, I mean, are they not voting?
I don't know.
Is it really that overwhelming?
Maybe they think it's so silly it's not worth the vote, but it's making it look like people are like, absolutely not. Don't let your 9-year-old play with a Ouija board.
Oh, yeah. I had some people text some choice words to me.
Yeah. Well, there are a lot of people that say absolutely not. So I know there's a lot of people, this is ridiculous. It's by Parker Brothers. But that's the reason why we had a husband and wife on here fighting about their 9-year-old daughter using it. They could not come to an agreement. So kvjshow.com, that is where you can go and you can vote. Well, this is interesting timing on this survey that just came out that a lot of people are talking about today. So is it over or not? Guys paying for dates for the girls. I'll let you know what the latest national survey results say coming up next.
You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I'd call you up. You've been going around every party in LA. 'Cause you knew that I'd be at one. Oh, I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Oh, and now I'm all up on you, what you expect. But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention, you don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. Oh. You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I'd call you up. Baby, now that we're right here standing face to face, you already know that you won. Oh, I know that dress is karma, you regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Now I'm all up on you. What you expect, baby? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention, you don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. And now I'm all up on you, what you expect. But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention, you don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
So in today's day and age, are the guys still expected to pay for the girls when they go on a date? Is that just the right thing to do? Well, we talked to actually Maggie the other day about this, and she actually had some problems, and she was just kind of curious because it's not really happening in her relationship.
My boyfriend is wonderful, and I feel like we're both crazy about each other. The only issue, and it's not necessarily a deal breaker for me, but it's something odd to me and my friends, is that he literally never pays for my meals, and I'm not exaggerating. Like, not even a simple bottle of water or a bag of popcorn at the movies. Like, nothing.
Nothing. Okay, so she's just like, okay, what's up? Is it me? Is it him? I don't know, this is just the way that it's going today? Well, they did a survey now, and they've asked the question, okay, what do you think? Women, do you want guys paying on the first date? And according to the survey, a majority of women now say that it is a turn off if a guy pays on the first date.
Oh, whatever. Let me guess. Cosmo came up with this one. This is such horse crap.
It says they'd much rather split the bill evenly, according to the people that they polled on this.
Everybody's going to be different.
Thank you. It's baloney.
You can't ever make a blanket statement like that because every girl is different. Every guy is different.
Well, they're just saying according to the people that they polled in their survey. According to their survey that they did and the people that they talked to, the majority of women in their survey were saying that, yes, they find it to be a turn off.
So I'm on a first date with this girl, and things are going great. I go, hey, I got this. It would be my honor to pay for you.
Yeah.
In her mind, according to that study, half of the women are like, a
majority.
What
He's
a turn
a pig.
off. What a pig.
Yeah.
What a jerk. I am an independent woman. I can pay for my burger. Oh, whatever. Oh,
that's
whatever.
what they're saying. According to the people that they talk to, and again, it's who you talk to and where you talk to. Now, if you do this poll in San Francisco, you might get wildly different results than if you did this poll in Jacksonville.
If a girl is turned off and disgusted that I want to pay for her meal on a first
turn
date,
off, yeah.
I don't want to be with her. That's so not the kind of person
And that might be the dividing line.
God, this is
Yeah.
stupid.
I think the biggest thing really would be, I could see this being a regional thing, and it really depends upon where they did this. There are parts of this country, I could see if you did this survey where this might be the results that you get.
Just give me the memo, please. Tell me what because I remember like last year you gotta pay for dinner. It's the nice thing to do. Now it's offensive. And just give me the notes and the updates on what I'm supposed to do here.
Every girl's going to be different. Every guy's going to be different. You kind of just have to talk about it and say, hey, I want to do whatever makes you comfortable. Let's just have a good time and do us.
Right. Yeah, if a girl's gonna overthink it so much to where she's gonna be turned off and disgusted that I'm buying.
He's just trying to be nice.
Yes. Right.
If you're going to be offended by him trying to be nice, you're taking this way too seriously.
Get over yourself. And I would love to talk to somebody who thinks I am so completely wrong on this subject.
We want to date people that are going to be nice to us, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what we all should want? So whether you're a guy or a girl, if someone wants to buy you a meal, that's a nice gesture. Why can't we be thankful that people want to be nice to us?
How about the guy that's a jerk to you, who doesn't hold the door for you, he burps and farts on you? Is that who you want? You want that guy?
Yeah.
He doesn't pay for anything. He wants to treat you like crap.
Well, I think that's, ultimately what dating is about too, is you do you, and if you guys just don't, if you wind up with somebody who's like going, I can't believe you tried to pay for me, like you don't think I can pay for my own, then
it's not about that.
Exactly. But if you
stop
truly
being so sensitive.
Right. And if you truly believe in that, then you're like going, you know what, we're probably just not going to work out.
Well, that study makes it believe that, half the women in the country are going to think you're a jerk or they're going to be turned off, and I don't buy that for a second. That's another example of one of those little surveys where they pull the information to support their theory.
Yeah, you can't make a blanket statement.
And I think that this is probably regional results. I think they did this in the part of the country that probably leans a little bit more or extremely left, and that was probably what they got results-wise. And I think if you did that same survey here in South Florida, my belief is that a majority of women would be like going, I appreciated that he paid on the first date. That was cool.
Even in a place that's so far left, I still think that survey is Bologna.
I don't know, man. You ever been to San Francisco?
I know what's going on over there. I get it. I know.
I'm telling you. It's a different animal, my friend. It's a different animal. All right, you can always sound off 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Well, if you Looked into the Palm Beach Post today. You saw the official word that the Vanilla Ice Holiday Block Party is going to be going on in Wellington.
Yay!
Yeah. The amphitheater there. We're going to be combining the Vanilla Ice Holiday Block Party with the Wellington Winterfest, something that probably should have happened years ago, but it's officially going down in one spot, bigger party than ever, and still going to be a great place to do a toy drop-off. Little Smiles, our charity, is going to be involved. December 8th, it's Friday night. That's when it's going to be going off.
All right.
Yes, and they've got some amazing things that are planned out there, all the way from the food and the drink and all the other activities that they've got. The kids zone that they have is absolutely amazing there in Wellington. It is really cool. They were just telling me about everything that's going to be set up for the kids to do, and it is a whole different, their Winter Wonderland is a different level.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's going to be some really cool stuff to check out. So go on ahead, put it in your calendar. Friday, December 8th, we are going to be in Wellington at the amphitheater with Vanilla Ice as we kind of take this to a new place and a new chapter.
And if it's a first date, make sure you don't pay for the girls' meal.
There you go. Absolutely. One thing we learned here today on the KVJ show. Coming up here in just a bit, it is a battle of the generations. We got our millennials versus our Gen Xers. The millennials just started whooping the Gen Xers when we first started playing this game, but got to tell you, the Gen Xers have started to catch up a little bit.
Got a little fight in them old bones.
Yeah. They are, what, one behind, Denny? Is that what we're talking about, maybe? Yeah, just one behind. So they could actually tie it up here today.
Nice.
And the winner is going to walk away with tickets to go see Gavin DeGraw. Gavin DeGraw is going to be coming to the Adrian Arts Center in Miami first week in November. So we'll hook you up with tickets for the winner. If you think you know pop culture all the way through the board, you got to know it from the other generation. So if you're millennial, you got to know it for the Gen Xers and vice versa. The other way around. 877-979-WRMF. If you want to play, call us up. 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher, your neighbors, your family in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Getting busier on your roadways. We now have a rollover wreck to watch out for in West Palm Beach. You'll find that North Lake Boulevard just west of Military Trail. We also have a crash I-95 northbound, that one at Blue Heron Boulevard, as well as an accident on the entrance ramp to I-95 southbound from Lantana Road, and a disabled vehicle on the exit ramp I-95 northbound to Palmetto Park Road. In Broward County, we're also seeing an accident blocking the left lane in Pompano Beach I-95 northbound at Atlantic Boulevard, and some road construction as the right lane shut down in Hollywood on the Florida's Turnpike northbound. That one just beyond Hollywood Boulevard. You'll see stop-and-go traffic back to the Florida's Turnpike extension there. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Strax Rejuvenation. Get sexy now.
Strax Rejuvenation is proud to announce the addition of Dr. J. Howell Tiller and Dr. Kevin Mosca, a.k.a. Dr. Boca Raton, to the existing talented roster of 10 surgeons already performing surgery. Visit Dr. Boca Raton on Instagram and you'll be amazed at the work he has performed at Strax Rejuvenation. Dr. Tiller is one of the few surgeons proficient at buttocks, bicep, and abdominal implants and facial feminization. The other surgeons perform breast, body, facelifts, hair grafts, vaginal rejuvenation, and gastric sleeves. All surgeries come with the best price guarantee and super easy finance terms. Strax Wellness Center provides wrinkle reducers, facial fillers, and skin lasers at prices far below other med spas. Call Strax at 954-634-3333 for a free consult. That's Strax at 954-634-3333. Or go to StraxRejuvenation.com for amazing weekly specials. Your one-stop, full-service cosmetic surgery center.
You know me, I embrace technology. It does so many awesome things, and that's why I love Xfinity. Xfinity gives me these Wi-Fi hotspots. Really handy yesterday. I was in the dentist chair. She walked off. I had about 20 minutes where I'd just sit and chill, wait to get numb. So what did I do? Pulled out my smartphone. I started catching up on some shows that I hadn't seen yet. That's the beautiful thing about being mobile with Xfinity and these Wi-Fi hotspots. 18 million of them they got nationwide, and they're all over South Florida. What it does for you, you're going to have high-speed connections, and you're not going to gobble up your data. So you're going to have better picture, and you're going to have better results, and you're not going to spend extra money. That's a win-win-win, baby. So why don't you get Xfinity today? Starts with the home internet you get. For all your devices, all your rooms, all the time. It's the fastest on the planet. And you can get it today and get started with the Xfinity internet for just $19.99 a month for 12 months. You just go on to Xfinity.com or call up 1-800-XFINITY or go to an Xfinity store. And when you get a package with 25 megabits or higher, you get all that mobile Xfinity Wi-Fi absolutely free as part of your deal. So why wouldn't you jump on it today? For the best of the best, go with Xfinity. But you got to hurry, though. The offer ends 11/22/17. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas.
No matter the season, smooth skin is always in style. And thanks to laser hair removal at Body Details, you can get up to 50% off laser hair removal this month and enjoy smooth, soft skin all year around. Let our true laser specialists remove your unwanted body hair for good and feel ready for anything thanks to our free lifetime guarantee. Visit bodydetails.com to schedule a free consultation and get up to 50% off laser hair removal today.
Halloween is back, and so are all the caramel apples, ghouls, goblins, and ghosts that come with it. And now you can bring the spirit of the season back every time you light a personalized Yankee candle. Just visit any store and add your favorite Halloween photos to your favorite Yankee Candle fragrances to create your own customized candle labels. You could even win a haunted weekend to a premier theme park in Florida. Restrictions apply. Visit Yankee Candle stores or yankeecandle.com for complete contest rules.
Jim Arrigo here. The door's open to big October savings at Arrigo. Buck, buck, buck. Trick or treat. Johnny, is that you in the chicken suit? Buck, buck, buck. Lucky guess. Hey, Frankenstein.
I want the biggest selection of Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiats.
No problem. Shop 4,000 vehicles at Arrigo.
Trick or treat.
Johnny, blonde and pigtails?
Arrigo's lowest model year-end prices, please.
Johnny, I know it's you, and everybody saves thousands at Arrigo.
The biggest model year-end closeout is at Florida's #1 volume dealer, Arrigo. Save on all remaining new 2017 Rams, up to $10,000 off MSRP. Or at least 1,500 quad cabs from $279 a month during Ram Power Days.
Plus, Arrigo treats you with big bucks for trades.
You got the cash, pigtails?
I have your credit card. You gotta go, Arrigo.
West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass.
39 monthly leases, 10K miles a year, 3,000 due, plus tax tag, like dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee, paid to like dealer must qualify, credit, FCA sales, dealer locations, see dealer for details.
According to HomeValue.com, local home values are at an all-time high. I'm Robert Palmer, president of RP Funding. If you're looking to make improvements to your home, the RP Funding Home Improvement Refi is the best way to unlock your equity. Whether you need a new roof or new cabinets, let me pay all the closing costs so you have more money to invest back into your home. Call 855-773-8634, 855-773-8634. That's 855-773-8634, or visit rpfunding.com.
NMLS 70168, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Raymond Honda has some amazing deals right now. If you're thinking about a new car, now is the time to get there and go test drive the car of your dreams. It's waiting for you. It's the model year-end clearance event, and it's going on now at Raymond Honda. You can save big bucks on a lot of vehicles on the lot. They've got them all on sale. Over 11 acres of Hondas all on sale. This is your chance to get the car of your dreams at the price you can really afford. How about a new Honda from just $199 a month? All the models are on year-end savings right now. Civics, Accords, Pilots, CRVs, and more. And sign and drive means you put nothing down and you sign and drive. Now that's amazing. This deal for $199 a month is a 36-month lease on a 2017 Honda Civic LX sedan. Nothing due at signing, no security deposit. You just do the tax tag and have your credit approved, and you're driving off paying $199 a month. Sign and drive, zero down is the way to go. Go see Mike Rodriguez and the whole team, 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres, or online at RaymondHondaPB.com.
Ladies win $1,000 in cash at Guanabanas' 9th Annual Halloween Bash this Saturday, October 28th. Guanabanas' world-famous costume contest with $1,500 in cash prizes. Live music from Southern rockers Comeback Alice. This Saturday, 9 p.m., killer drink specials and no cover. Guanabanas.com, A1A in Jupiter.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Indeed.com.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. Cloudy skies on this Tuesday morning, but only a few isolated showers right now. Heavier showers and lightning storms will move in this afternoon. The rain chance 70%, the high to 84. Tonight, showers overnight, a low of 68. Wednesday, windy, cloudy, and cooler. The high Wednesday, 75. Wednesday night, cooler, 55.
Are you hiring? Join over 3 million businesses that use Indeed.com for hiring. You can post a job in minutes and manage your candidates from an easy-to-use dashboard. Post your next job on the world's #1 job site, Indeed.com.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
We got a lot of cool stuff coming up, including Friday night, another round of KVJ cocktails and karaoke. This time we're going to be in Fort Nicodale. Oh, yeah, baby. Blue Martini at the Shops at Galleria on Sunrise starting at 7 o'clock this Friday night. So go on ahead, get your plans, get your friends together. Get there early, get your table, get your apps all going.
We
Get ready for the big old party.
We singing some Lady Gaga together?
Rah, 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 rah.
Rah,
Yeah.
rah, rustin', rah, rah, rustin'.
It's a dedication to Kevin.
Yeah. Okay. It'll be some good stuff. So make sure you come on out. We have cocktails, we have food, we sing, and have a blast this Friday night. Going to be in Fort Lauderdale at the Blue Martini for KVJ cocktails and karaoke. We'll see you there.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Get into the home stretch of this tournament here. Millennials still got a little bit of a lead. In fact, they can put it away with a win today. Battle of the Generations. Pop culture trivia. The Millennials got a 1-week win on the Gen Xers here today. We'll see if they can put it away and keep it going. Or are the Gen Xers going to come back? We got Brittany on here from Port St. Lucie. Hello, Brittany.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm on the way to work, so.
Okay. All right, good. Well, you're representing an entire generation here. No pressure, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, just don't blow it. Don't picture all the people listening.
Oh, Jason.
And Gianna's on here from Wellington. What's up, Gianna?
Hello, good morning. It's actually Gina. We
Gina.
can talk to my mom about it later, but yeah.
Yeah, get your mom on the line. We'll talk about that spelling. All right, Gina, you're representing Gen X today.
Sweet.
Okay, we're going to start off with our millennials here. And the first question is going to go to Brittany. Brittany, the centerpiece of this comedic movie from 1980 centered around a country club called Bushwood. What is the name of the movie that we are looking for here today, Brittany?
You said Bushwood?
Bushwood, yes, was the name of the country club featured in the movie.
Is that a clue how you're saying it?
Yes.
Oh.
Bushwood sucks.
I have no idea.
No idea. Oh, okay. That is Jaybird.
Caddyshack.
Yeah, actually filmed in Davie, Florida.
I worked at that course.
You did,
that
huh?
golf course. One of the courses they filmed at. That was their big claim to fame.
Yeah. Apparently it's fizzling with the millennials.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Next question for you here, Brittany, our millennial. I've got a clip for you. Can you tell me either the title or the artist of this song? Because I gotta have faith. Okay. Thanks, Jay Bird. Brittany.
Go and say the song is called Back in Motion.
Okay, Back in Motion. And do you have any guess on who the artist might be?
No.
No. Okay. Jay Bird kind of gave it away there. It's Faith.
Faith.
And it's by George Michael.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever heard of George Michael? Do you know who George Michael is?
Yes, but
I don't know if I believe you.
Whenever I'm listening to everybody else play, I'm actually really good.
That's always the way it goes. People are always like, oh, I can't believe they missed that. Yeah.
Tricky.
Okay, here we go, Brittany. Let's see if you can get your first point here for the millennials. This is your third question out of 5. Most Gen Xers' parents were jamming out to this Swedish supergroup
Swedish group.
Yes. Swedish super group.
Oh, they were super, too. They're super.
Yeah.
I'm going to feel like an idiot when you tell me. All right, I have no idea.
No idea for Brittany. That would be
ABBA.
ABBA. Yeah.
Friday nights and the lights are low.
Yeah. We old. Oh, that's real old. Okay, here we go. This is your final shot at putting a point on the board. Okay, Brittany?
All right.
Okay, let's make this one happen. Tell me what movie this is right here.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Asps.
What?
Very dangerous.
Very dangerous. Asps. Okay. Very scary scene from this movie in the 80s if you hated snakes.
Which Kevin does.
Which I do, so it sticks in my mind a lot. Brittany, what is the name of the movie?
If you hate Anaconda?
Anaconda.
I mean, it's not a bad guess.
No, I get it. That's a tricky one.
That was a tricky one. That was a harder one. Virginia actually got that.
I knew that. I knew all of them, but I'm old.
It was Indiana Jones, name of the movie.
Was that Sean Connery?
No, that was not.
Never
It was
mind.
Harrison Ford and the guy that was in the scene with him. I don't know his name. That was Raiders of the Lost Ark. Was that movie?
I remember that scene because it was a whole pit, and it was just snakes.
Yes, it was.
And he's like Kevin. He has a snake phobia.
Mm-hmm. You're right. That was the only thing that scared Indiana Jones.
Even if you're not scared of snakes, a pit of snakes, I think, would horrify you.
Thank you.
All right, will the Gen Xers be able to even the score with the Millennials here in the Battle of the Generations? Got a big 0 for Brittany.
Ooh, it stings.
Yes, but you never know what might happen here. We're going to check it with Gina, our Gen Xer. She just needs one to win the Battle of the Generations coming up next.
Am I wrong for thinking out the box from where I stay? Am I wrong for saying that I choose another way? I ain't trying to do what everybody else doing, just cause everybody doing what they all do. If one thing I know, I fall but I grow. I'm walking down this road of mine, this road that I go home. So am I wrong for thinking that we could be something for real? Now am I wrong for trying to reach the things that I can't see? But that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Trying to reach the things that I can't see. Am I tripping for having a vision? My prediction, I'ma be on top of the world. Walk, don't look back. Always do what you decide. Don't let them control your life. That's just how I feel. Oh, fight for yours, so don't let go. Don't let them compare you, no. Don't worry, you're not alone. That's just how we feel. Am I wrong for thinking that we could be something for real? Oh, yeah. Oh, now am I wrong for trying to reach the things that I can't see? Oh, yeah. But that's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Trying to reach the things that I can't see.
Millennials, when we first started the Battle of the Generations, were running away with them like they're going to win every single week. And then the Gen Xers started to come back, and now they could actually tie it up here. Gina's got to just get one right out of 5, Virginia.
Okay, that's a pretty...
To even the score in weeks 1.
It's a pretty small mountain to climb. I mean, just one.
Now, what we do here is we ask the millennials questions from pop culture for Generation X, and for Gen X, you get the millennial question. So let's see how Gina does here. Are you ready for this, Gina?
I am ready.
Okay. You've got to get one to get the win, and more importantly for you, you get the tickets for Gavin DeGraw.
Sweet.
All right. Tell me, what Drake song is credited with kicking off the popularity of the term YOLO?
Boy, I might be in for more than I can chew here. Is it the motto?
It is the motto.
Wow.
Whoa.
Just
How about
like that.
Gina, yes, here's the clip.
Now she want a photo. You already know though. You only live once. That's the motto. Nigga YOLO, and we bout it every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Mm-hmm.
That's Kevin's jam, by the way.
Okay. Nice job there, Gina. You've got 1 point here already in the Battle of the Generations. Question number 2 is a clip for you. Tell me what movie this is.
Your wife? Nope, that's my wife. In my country, they would go crazy.
Oh my.
For these two, not so much.
Mm-hmm. These two, not so much.
Wow.
Any idea what movie that might be, Gina?
I don't like 21 Jump Street.
Okay. It is Borat.
That's
Borat.
a pretty funny movie.
Never
Yeah.
saw it.
It's really funny.
It's so inappropriate.
It's very inappropriate. It might offend some people.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Question 3. Got one on the board. Who played Joey Porter on Dawson's Creek?
Oh, Tom Cruise's ex-wife. Can I get points for that? Maybe I'm right.
Oh! No, unfortunately, yes. You were thinking the right person. You said never named Katie Holmes.
Yes.
Darn it. Okay.
Did she ever get Dawson in the long run? I can't remember. Nothing?
She got Jamie Foxx.
Yeah. All right, here we go. This is a song. I need the title or the artist from you, Gina.
Soldier boy, I'm in it. Why me crack it? Why me roll? Why me crack that soldier boy? That Superman. Now why me you crack that soldier? Now why me you crack that soldier? Now why me you crack that soldier? Now why me you crack that soldier?
All righty, title of the artist on that. What you got for us, Gina?
Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy.
Nice.
You
Credit
only
on
said it 20 times.
Yeah.
It was a little overplayed. Okay, here we go. This is your final one. Already 2 on the board. 5th and final question for you. It is the late night programming on the Cartoon Network that spurred hits like Robot Chicken and Rick and Morty. Ooh, okay. Try that.
I could have gotten that one, but I would have needed like another minute.
I hear you. It's Adult Swim.
Oh, no, I would not have gotten that one. So
Okay.
we're good.
All right, very nice. Well, you got 2 out of the whole deal, and you got the Gen Xers a win. Congratulations, Gina.
Woo! Thank you.
And for Brittany, we got a nice little parting gift for our millennials as well, and we got a dead even score. How about that?
Nice.
Yeah, very nice. Gina, you are going to go check out, coming up on November 4th, Gavin DeGraw when he's going to be at the Adrian R. Center in Miami, okay?
Thank you so much.
Okay, you can get your tickets right now for that show. Going to be coming up. Here in just a couple of minutes, I didn't even realize that the new movie that Jaybird is putting together called Victims Galore that is going to be premiering coming up this Saturday at the PGA Art Center in the old Loman's Plaza at I-95 and PGA has a nude scene in it.
Nude?
Virginia. And guess who doesn't like it? Who's naked, doing what, and who doesn't like it? You'll find out next.
I wanna follow where she goes. I think about her and she knows it. I wanna let it take control. 'Cause every time that she gets close, yeah, she pulls me in enough to keep me guessing. And maybe I should stop and start confessing. been shaking. I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my reputation. Manipulate my decisions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. I feel so free when you're with me, baby. Baby, there's nothing holding me back.
Well, on most Halloweens, KVJ show likes putting together a small, short, and poorly acted out Halloween movie.
Once again, we've achieved our goals.
Yes, we have.
This is the best acting you guys have done to date.
We're getting better year by year.
Every year getting better. Even Denny's kind of nails it.
I mean, it doesn't say much, Jay Bird. I mean, last year we were awful.
Virginia had just so you know, when you do see the movie, during Virginia's scene, she has had a few.
Well, it was after.
Really? Yeah. Is it noticeable?
So when you watch that, just know she's pretty well off.
Okay, but did she hide it? Can you tell, or is she?
You really can't tell it. Okay. Tell that much. I mean, You can't tell. I don't know. Maybe you can.
I'll be able to tell.
You'll be able to tell.
Because we filmed after Oktoberfest.
Oh, perfect.
You know how much I love Oktoberfest.
Oh, who doesn't?
I get into it, baby.
She definitely had some spirits running through her.
Oh, I can't wait to see this. The premiere is this Saturday at the PGA Arts Center. It was the old Cinema 6 there in the old Loman's Plaza at I-95 and PGA.
That was where I had my first date ever in that plaza. There used to be a place called PGA Pizza.
Yeah.
It was right next to the movie theater, and that was the big thing you did. You went to the movie, and then you had pizza together.
Aww.
Oh, look at that. How sweet, huh?
What movie did you see?
I don't even remember. Oh, you know what? It was The Rookie with Charlie Sheen and Clint Eastwood.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a terrible movie.
I was going to say, I don't think I've ever heard of that. Okay, so apparently there is going to be something that we've never seen in one of the KVJ show Halloween movies, and that's a nude scene.
What?
Well, the whole movie is an ode to the 70s and 80s horror movies where they always have like a quick little nude scene. That's just part of that's horror movie 101, Virginia. That's the formula.
Who's nude? It's not me, is it?
It's not you.
Okay.
You're looking at him over here.
You?
It's just.
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
Hold on.
Oh,
why couldn't you get somebody like hot?
A stunt double? Because I felt like all it is is my butt. It's a quick shot of my butt, and it's so not sexual because it's gross and it's made for comedy. So I think that takes.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, I have the worst looking butt on the planet. I really
He's
do.
got Grandpa's backside.
I do.
He does.
In fact, we had one person constantly email the show, I can't look at Jason's naked body anymore because it reminds me of an old man dying. So it's just a quick shot, but I told some family members about this, and it got back to Ann. Now, I haven't verbally talked to Ann yet, but through the grapevine, she's not very happy about it.
She found out you're going to be naked in your movie.
Yes.
Oh.
Like I said, it's a quick butt shot.
Now, she's in this movie too, right?
She is.
Are you?
No, I'm not naked in front of her.
Okay.
Nothing like that. No.
Is she coming to the premiere on Saturday?
Probably not.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, tell me, because this does happen a lot in Hollywood, this being Hollywood, Florida, instead of Hollywood, California.
This is so not Hollywood. This is low budget.
This is so low budget.
But this will often happen where there is pressure on a studio to take out a scene, a clip, and things like that. In fact, even part of what we had heard with the whole Harvey Weinstein thing, I didn't even realize this, that sometimes actresses would want a scene taken out of a movie, and he's like, well, what would you do to get it taken out of the movie? That was kind of like one of his bargaining chips.
And they would sleep with him to get scenes taken out of the movie.
For roles and for scenes to be edited out.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what happens if your Ann starts putting down the pressure and saying, oh no, Penningtons don't do nude scenes?
Well, I just wanted to get your guys' opinion. Is it really a big deal if you 1.5 seconds of my butt? I mean, people have seen my butt before.
I think we have. What else have we seen his butt in, Virginia?
I mean, there's been so many videos. The one when you poked me on the nards, I believe, my butt came down. There's been several.
Don't forget the Dr. Filthy photo shoot.
Oh, yeah, my coin slot did show up.
That was full butt.
That caused controversy in the relationship I was in at the time. I remember the girl's parents did not like like that I was doing the doctor.
They saw it, right?
They did. They're like, and I remember the girl goes, Jason, you don't have to do things like that to be funny.
Yeah, you do.
It's kind of how I get paid.
Dr. Filthy.
Yeah. See, those things aren't funny. I'm like, Dr. Filthy is kind of funny.
Dr. Filthy was hilarious.
Well, I shaved my head like I committed. I went for it.
The Dr. Phil haircut, but then you got nasty and did a photo shoot and a song.
You
That
never,
was Dr. Filthy.
You never. Okay, I would never show off my privates. It just was a little backside.
Yeah.
And on this shot, you just see it for 1.5 seconds. But it did bother Ann. I'm asking you, Kev, as my boss. Is that okay?
Oh, don't get me involved with this. That's the last thing I need.
Can I show a little skin in this thing? It's an ode to the 80s.
I mean, you're the director and
I
the
know.
producer and
the star and the key grip and the editor and the I mean, this thing is low budge.
Oh man, this movie's about to break me.
He's craft services.
I'm barely hanging on.
He's costumes. He's makeup. He's wardrobe. He's everything.
Yeah, so I mean, you have ultimate control on this movie, so it's not up to me.
But you know how it works. It's still KVJ brand, and it's still people are going as it's a KVJ thing, and people know
the brand does not have a problem with a slight, quick butt shot. But
the brand approves.
That's really
brand
the
approved.
brand has spoken.
But it's ultimately your own decision. I mean, do you want to live with the guilt trip that your Aunt Ann is going to give you about showing off such delicate
this
things?
is bigger than the KVHA brand. This is Aunt Ann.
I could always use the excuse, I was young, I needed the money. Or I'm old, I really need, there is no money.
I'm old, I'm still broke.
All right, I just wanted to get your guys' opinion. I didn't want you guys to go to the premiere and go, wait a minute, Bird, you showed your butt? What are you thinking?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, if you would like to see Jaybird's delicate tushy in this movie, I've got some tickets for you to come out and join us on Saturday night. You can not only see Jaybird's movie, Victims Galore, but you can stay and watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show that's going to be running all the way through Halloween at the PJ Art Center there.
It's very fun.
Yeah, it's a live production, too. So ours is going to be a movie shot on the screen, and then the Rocky Horror is like a live stage show with the movie playing behind them. It's pretty cool.
I would say get there at 5 p.m. to be safe. And
Yeah,
just
they
to
say red carpet at 5 p.m.
Yes, we have a red carpet.
Stained with Kool-Aid.
Red carpet, it's going to be suits and Denny's walking. That's all it's going to be. No, it's gonna
Oh, it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see this.
It's going to be so much.
I mean, there's other people you could book. You could get the Amazing Terry out there.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Yeah, no, you're right.
I'm sure he's free.
I don't think Amazing Terry's not in the movie.
What?
I know.
Uh-oh.
I know.
Okay.
We just lost 10 people going now.
All right. Well, let me get one back here. I got some free tickets if you'd like to go. You can also go to theaterpalmbeach.com. Password is anticipation to get your tickets. So call right now, 877-979-WRMF if you want to see Jaybird's butt on the big screen.
It is a $5 cover, just to put that out there for people so they know.
That's why I'm saying this right here is free.
Oh.
So, yeah, that's what you got to do. Call to get it.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher, your neighbors, your family in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. A couple of incidents to be aware of in Palm Beach County right now. We have a rollover wreck in West Palm Beach. You'll find that one on North Lake Boulevard, just west of Military Trail. Also have a crash in Boca Raton, that one on Military Trail at Yamato Road. And a disabled vehicle on the exit ramp in Boca Raton, that's I-95 northbound to Palmetto Park Road. In Broward County, some emergency road work going on the Turnpike northbound, causing major delays. 2 of the 3 lanes blocked at Hollywood Boulevard. Backups all the way to the stadium. You're going to stick to University or 441 to get around that area. We also just had an accident cleared in Pompano Beach on I-95 northbound at Atlantic Boulevard, but the traffic's still fairly heavy back to Oakland Park Boulevard, looking at about a 10 to 15 minute delay in that area. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Quick weight loss does it right, you know. I've been talking to a couple of different people on Facebook Messenger. They're doing the program. One girl is down 8 pounds. I met another girl at the KBJ 5K. She's down 35 pounds. Quick weight loss works. It worked for me. It's worked for so many people. and it'll work for you too. That one-on-one in-office guidance and support, that's what I credit with being the most amazing thing about it. They're not going to settle for anything less than your success. That's what I loved about it. They stayed on me. One-on-one in-office support for faster weight loss. No prepackaged meals, no exercise required. Lose 20, 40, 100 pounds or more. Quick weight loss works, and for a limited time only, lose 20 pounds for $20, all services included. That is exclusive of supplements. Kids join free when parents sign up. Call them today for your consultation at one of their 19 Florida locations. Go to quickweightloss.net or call 855-777-THIN. That's 855-777-THIN. 855-777-8446.
Hello, West Palm Beach. Geico presents things that'll make you feel good.
Squirrels plant trees accidentally. They forget where they buried their nuts, resulting in thousands of new trees every year. Something else to make you feel good. Geico's been offering great savings and service for over 75 years and has a 97% customer satisfaction rating. And that satisfying coverage from Geico isn't just for your car. The Geico Insurance Agency can help you with renter's insurance, too. And Geico offers motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. You know what else will make you feel good? A newborn panda is small enough to fit in your hand, where it would probably do a tiny little panda yawn. And Geico is the largest auto insurer in the state, so breathe easy. We've got your back. Plus, you might be able to save even more money because Geico has local agents in your area who can help you find savings, like military or federal discounts. And Geico offers emergency roadside service.
So, West Palm Beach, contact Geico online, over the phone, or at your local office. You'll feel better after you do.
I do not like glasses. You know, if I wear sunglasses, I want to be able to wear the ones that I want. I don't want to actually have to wear glasses all the time. Sunglasses, when you go to the gym, you don't wear them. You know, a lot of people have issues with their glasses when they go to the beach, when they go to the pool. When you're taking a shower in the morning, you can't wear your glasses in the shower. There's a lot of places where it just doesn't work. Contact lenses are a pain in the behind, so why not get rid of both and go to Panu Laser Vision instead? It is easier than you would ever expect. I'm talking about the procedure. I'm talking about the payments. Even driving there is super simple. It's easy to find them right off of 595. And here's what you do. You just go online, PANNUlaser.com, PANNUlaser.com. Go in and talk to the doctors. Like I did, they put your mind at ease because, one, you know they're knowledgeable. They show you the equipment, which is brand new and state-of-the-art. They've got a spa-like atmosphere, which just makes you relax, and you find out how easy the procedure is. Mine took 90 seconds. I drove myself home. I went alone. I drove home alone, and I came to work the very next day. There were no complications, no problems whatsoever. And that payment plan, 0 down and 0 interest, and just for listening to the KVJ show, they're going to take $500 whole dollars off the whole procedure for you. So you got no more reason to wear glasses or contact lenses because you got Panu. Check them out online today, PANNUlaser.com. That's PANNUlaser.com.
Individual results may vary. At Brain Balance Achievement Centers, parents find real help for their kids.
Brianna was diagnosed with visual and auditory processing disorder and dyslexia.
Brody, before Brain Balance, struggled in a lot of ways where he just really could not sit still. He couldn't focus.
Luke struggled socially, academically.
Is your child struggling and you're not sure why? Is there a diagnosis of ADHD, a processing or sensory problem? Find real help. Brain Balance delivers on the promise of a better life for your child and your entire family.
She's always reading now.
This really is the answer.
For Luke, it was tremendous. Brain Balance will do anything to help your child.
Don't just compensate for your child's issues. Get to the root of the problem with this revolutionary drug-free program. Locations in Coral Springs and coming soon to Pembroke Pines. Call 800-877-5500 today.
I'm heading over there today. Revitology, they really do help me feel better from the inside out. I had all that testing done. They do a complete battery of testing. They do blood, they do saliva, they do your adrenal glands, they do your hormones. They test everything on the inside to help you feel your absolute best on the outside. Advanced diagnostic testing. Dr. Roselli and his team do it, and they test everything to make you age, look, and feel your best, no matter what your age is. So call them today. Set up your consultation. Here's the number, 561-406-2220. $22.69 or go online, revitalogyfl.com. Look and feel better today. revitalogyfl.com.
Today's specials feature a spiced orange salad, orange peel-off, orange chicken, and an orange brulee.
The state of Florida produces about 75% of the country's oranges. You think that's amazing? The Florida Lottery has awarded over $57 billion in cash prizes. That's over $5.2 million in cash prizes per day. So no matter what you play, your ticket is out there. Get yours today. The Florida Lottery. It's your ticket.
Claim it.
Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Join City Place and Peggy Adams Animal Rescue League for Halloween Pet Fest, Sunday, October 29th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Enter the pet costume contest at 12 noon with great prizes from City Place. There'll be Name Your Fee adoptions from Peggy Adams, plus pet photos, games, and more. Visit cityplace.com for details.
Do you need legal help? Call Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Call now. 877-979-9763. If you dare, win a pair of tickets to Universal Orlando's Halloween Horror Nights from 97.9 WRMF.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second, I will tell you about the trespasser they caught at Justin Bieber's house. What's up with this crazy lady, and what has she been doing all week long? We'll give you the full scoop coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, it looks like Megyn Kelly is talking a little bit about Bill O'Reilly and what it was like working with him and who and when she complained to about him.
O'Reilly's suggestion that no one ever complained about his behavior is false. I know because I complained. It was November of 2016, the day my memoir was released. I did something that day I've never done before. I wrote an email to the co-presidents of Fox News, Bill Shine and Jack Abernathy. Bill Shine called me in response to my email, promising to deal with O'Reilly. By 8 p.m. that night, O'Reilly had apparently been dealt with. And by that I mean he was permitted, with management's advance notice and blessing, to go on the air and attack the company's harassment victims yet again.
Yeesh. In other news, Tony Goldwyn. Now, he's the guy from Scandal. I love this guy. He is talking about how it happened to him, too. Sexual harassment doesn't just happen to the women, it's happened to the men as well.
It happened to me. It happened to me as a young guy when I was literally in Lupita's, age, my last year of acting school. It happened to me by a man, and it wasn't as extended and awful as what Lupita went through, but it was the same thing. It was the casting couch, and I didn't understand quite what was going on, what was happening. I thought it was my fault. I thought I was misunderstanding the situation, and only afterwards did I realize what had happened, and I felt it took me a couple of years to get over it.
Yeah, he played the president that was on Scandal, and he also was the bad guy in Ghost.
Yes, I love him in that.
Yeah.
So good.
Jon Snow, he seemed to have gotten in some hot water. He was talking about how he something about him taking off his shirt, and he felt objectified, and then he made his comments, and then he had to go back on Twitter. I'm sorry, that's not what I meant. I meant to say this.
Tried to jump into the Me Too crowd.
He tried to jump in, and people
threw him out of the pool. Yeah.
And finally, here, as promised, a woman in her 40s, who I guess is a big Justin Bieber fan, was arrested at his Beverly Hills home yesterday. Now, this chick has been showing up all week. Warned by security, she keeps trying to make a break for it and run for the property door. She keeps getting on the property, so she's making it back past the security somehow. This time, I guess Justin Bieber was home, and they say he was watching all of this go on the lawn. They're running and trying to chase after this chick. She did not get into the house and did not make contact with Bieber, but she was booked for trespassing. And she says that she's not going to stop. crazy.
Really? She's going back again, huh?
I don't know. I think she's a little loony, Kev. They might need to put her on a psychiatric evaluation situation. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
Alrighty, coming up here in just a couple of minutes. Got a little makeup or breakup here. Apparently there was a confrontation that happened at the mall over the weekend, and the girl we're going to be talking to, Eva, her boyfriend was involved in it. Now, she stood up for her man, but should she have, and does she have reason herself to be upset by how it all went down? That's exactly what we're going to talk about with her coming up in minutes here on the KVJ Show. And if you missed it, your first shot, Halloween Horror Night tickets, done. You got one more, though, coming up soon.
I got this feeling on the summer day when you were gone. I crashed my car into the bridge. I watched, I let it burn. I threw your stuff into a bag and pushed it down the stairs. I crashed my car into the bridge. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. I got this feeling on the summer day when you were gone. I crashed my car into the bridge. I watched, I let it burn. I threw your stuff into a bag and pushed it down the stairs. I crashed my car into the bridge. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. You're on a different road. I'm in the Milky Way. You want me down on Earth, but I am up in space. You're so damn hard to please. We gotta kill this switch. You're from the 70s, but I'm a 90s chick. I love it. I love it. I got this feeling on the summer day when you were gone. I crashed my car into the bridge. I watched, I let it burn. I threw your stuff into a bag and pushed it down the stairs. I crashed my car into the bridge. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. I love it. I love it. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. You're on a different road. I'm in the Milky Way. You want me down on Earth, but I am up in space. You're so damn hard to please. We gotta kill this switch. You're from the 70s, but I'm a 90s chick. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. I love it. I love it. I don't care. I love it. I don't care. I love it. I love it. I don't care. I love it.
Well, I got to tell you, somebody was listening attentively to the radio. That was Allison from West Palm Beach. Hello, Allison.
Hi.
How you doing?
Very good now.
Good. You a big fan of Halloween Horror Nights?
Yeah.
That's so good to hear because congratulations, you are going to Universal Orlando.
Yay.
Yay.
So cool. This is a great time. They've got 9 different haunted houses. They've got all kinds of stuff for you to check out there in the midst of it. And you are going to be going to Universal Orlando, okay?
Awesome. Thank you.
You are very welcome. Now, what it means for everybody else is still another chance to win passes to Halloween Horror Nights. You just got to make sure that you are here before 10 a.m. It's going to happen again before 10 a.m. and then 2 other times before 6 p.m. today at 97.9 WRMF. You got 4 shots every single weekday.
Nice.
So starts at 7 a.m., ends at 6 p.m. Halloween Horror Night tickets still going to be coming up. It was a confrontation that happened at the mall that's got Eva questioning her entire relationship. Now, Eva, you're at the Gardens Mall with your boyfriend over the weekend. These 2 girls come up and they accuse him of doing something. You kind of jump into the mix. Now, what is it that they said that your boyfriend was supposedly doing?
They said that he was taking photos of them.
Okay. And did you see him taking any photos of them?
No, we were hanging out in the mall.
Mm-hmm.
We were shopping.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, I guess he could have.
Okay.
Because we weren't, you know, I wasn't exactly with him the whole time. We were shopping. So if he was doing it, I didn't know about it.
Okay, like just regular photos, just photos that they were taking of them. They came up, and did they get specific with what kind of photos he was taking or why?
Well, they just said stop taking photos, and I didn't know what kind of photos they were talking about.
Is it possible that, because I've seen this happen before, where my buddy's taking a photo or something, or he texting, and people think that he's been called out, go, why are you taking my picture? And I'm with that person. And all he's doing is either texting or looking at his phone.
Right, and people are so sensitive today because they think that, there's so many weird creepos out there that are kind of like, filming them. And so I understand, I see both sides, but you're right. You have your phone out sometimes and you're texting, and it could look like you're taking a photo.
Absolutely.
So, Eva, you said in your email, you get defensive and you get in these girls' faces, and it gets so bad that, like, what, security has to come over and try to break up this confrontation that's happening?
Yeah, the mall cop came over and he said you guys are going to have to tone it down, or you're going to have to leave.
Mall cop.
These girls wouldn't stop. They said, no, I want to see the phone.
Okay.
I was like, I don't think so.
That also could be a possible scam, too. I mean, I could see two chicks walking up. Let me see your phone. Let me see your phone. And then you give the phone. Someone comes from behind and knocks you out. Takes your phone.
So I trust, Eva, you did not let these two girls near the phone or take a look at it, correct?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I said, walk away now, walk away.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't. And so the mall cop came over, and so we just left. We're like, okay, we're done here.
Good move.
And we left. And we got to the car, and I was so upset. I said, what exactly are they talking about? And he said, nothing. And I said, well, let me see your photos. And he's like, why? I said, come on, let me see your photos. And it was kind of weird, because now he wasn't even letting me see his photos.
Oh, then he did it then. He was totally trying to take terrible pictures of them.
He wouldn't show you his phone?
Well, finally he did. He's like, whatever, here. And I looked, and there were photos of these girls.
Why?
Okay, now,
is he doing that?
Well, because he's creepy.
It's creeping?
Oh, yeah.
Were the photos, I mean, is there any way that maybe the photos could have been he was taking a photo of a store? Maybe there was a jacket in a window that
there was
he
a
saw.
plant right next to her butt.
Was it anything, or was it blatant by these photos, Eva, that your boyfriend was actually taking photos of these two girls at the mall?
He was taking photos of their butts.
Okay, all right.
He's a creeper. He's lying to you. He's taking pictures of other girls' butts.
Okay.
Not just these two girls, other girls. And he kind of laughed it off. He said it was like, oh, it's no big deal. It's just something he and his friends do, and it's a joke.
Okay.
How long have you been with him?
Just like 8 months.
Yeah, is this something that that guys do, and would you tolerate being in a relationship with a guy that's still doing this? I mean, maybe single guys do it, and they've got some kind of like weird game, and they compare scores. I don't know what single guys are doing these days.
No. I'm single. You don't take pictures of girls' butts. You just don't do that, especially if you are trying to be a decent human being.
Yeah, and you're at the mall and your girl's there, and now you're being called out. It's a whole big dramatic scene. Like,
How do you handle this? You go in Panda's phone and you find months full of all these random chicks at the mall, at his work. They're of their butt, they're of their boobs. They don't know that he's doing it, and this has been going on for months. Do you divorce him over that?
We have to go to some pretty serious therapy and figure out why would he do this? What is he up to?
Well, man, you know what he's up to.
But it's creepy. I don't want to be married to somebody who's a creeper.
If you're Eva, is this a done deal? Are you breaking up with a dude after 8 months?
8 months in.
Or do you see, okay, you know what, that's uncool. It's disrespectful to not only to me, but to those two girls. And you're not a single dude. Stop playing the single guy games.
You're not even coy about it because they busted you. Like,
that's embarrassing.
You're an idiot on top of that. And you embarrassed me, and you made a big scene in the mall. You're gone. Bye.
In the first year, when things like that happen, where you're just, it makes you feel icky, and you're like, those are hard to get over. I mean, the fact that he's got butt pictures of other girls, that's disrespectful to her. He lies about it. It's strike 2. And this is not the first time. Strike 3. I say leave him.
Gone. What are you doing, Virginia?
Leave.
Gone. Okay.
Yeah, I'd leave him.
Yeah, I think, that's why my mama always told me, date somebody for at least a year because you will start to see some skeletons.
You say that. I honestly think somebody can be a different person for at least 3 years. I think they can hide
Possibly.
and lie and have a different kind of life and not be the person for at least 3 years.
That rule worked in the 60s.
People are shadier these days.
Yes.
Tell Mama she's got to update her rules.
She does. She does need to. But yeah, I think our recommendation is I would punt. I'd get rid of this cat. But are we seeing it wrong? And my big question is there some kind of game that's going on with guys out there now? I mean, that's when the smartphone was around, I was already married up. So are guys doing that? Are they keeping score? Are they taking photos like girls' butts and saying, hey, that's a 10, that's a 9? I don't know. Is that a thing?
If you're a single guy, you're just being a creepy
still
single
creepy,
guy.
but yeah,
But you're at the mall with your girlfriend trying to pull this game.
And you lied, too.
I don't trust this guy.
No, dude, make no mistake. It's creepy if you're single. If you're a dude
I
walking
agree.
around the mall
Yeah.
zoning in on a girl, first of all, you don't even know if they're overage. They could be 17, 14, 15-year-old girl. You have no idea.
Great point. All right, you got any insight for Eva? What's your thought? Is this a breakup for you, or would you be like, oh, okay, this is a big red flag, but I give him a second chance? You can sound off now. 877-979-WRMF. You can call or text us. It's 877-979-9763 here at the KBJ Show.
Club isn't the best place to find the lovers, so the bar is where I go. Me and my friends at the table doing shots, tripping fast, and then we talk slow. And you come over and start up a conversation with just me, and trust me, I'll give it a chance. Now take my hand, stop it, and the man on the jukebox, and then we start to dance. And now I'm singing like, girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Come on now, follow my lead. I may be crazy, don't mind me. Say, boy, let's not talk too much. Grab on my waist and put that body on me. Come on now, follow my lead. Come on now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. Last night you were in my room. Now my bedsheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, baby. I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, baby. I'm in love with your body. Come on, be my baby. Come on, baby. I'm in love with your body. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you.
Eva's boyfriend got busted at the mall over the weekend by two girls who said that he was taking photos of him. They wanted to see his phone and have him delete the photos, and Eva stepped in. It's like, when you're not seeing his phone, get away, and blah, blah, blah. And then she confronted her boyfriend when they got out of the car.
She defended him, and then, that's the worst feeling.
And then he was like, yeah, I mean, I'm taking photos, but it's not a big deal. It's like my friends and I do it. We send it back and forth, and it's like they're out in public, and it's like, okay, so what?
How do you not
it's
feel like a
just stupid little
creeper?
game. Yeah.
You're with your girl. What are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah, somebody texted in and said, okay, if he's doing this behind your back, and when he's with you, imagine what he's doing when he's just with his friends.
Exactly. Is this the kind of guy you want to be with?
Is it what guys do, though? Somebody texted in and said, that's just what guys do. We send pictures of hot girls to each other. What would you rather have? Pictures of hot guys sent to you?
Look, I've never known anybody in my circle of friends to take random pictures of girls that they don't know of their butts and
then be
send them
called
around.
out on it by the girls in the mall, and then have to oh no, I wasn't doing that. No, it's an awful situation.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to get on some moral high ground here. I would just feel really, really creepy doing that and bad doing that.
Megan's on here from Fort Lauderdale. Do you stay with this dude, Megan, or are you out?
Honestly, I think that she needs to go. I think it sends up huge red flags. Personally, I'd be more concerned that he's possibly a low-grade pedophile, honestly. And personally, I think as women, we almost more need to stick together. Honestly, if something like that happens, yes, you want to believe, the person you're with, but honestly, there's so many things and accusations going on nowadays. I think she should have nipped in the butt right then. She should have said, okay, girls, if this is true, I'm sorry. Let's get out that phone. Let's all four of us right now, maybe even with the mall security cop there, and looked at those photos and said right then, call him out. This is where so many girls and women are being silenced because we're going against each other. Almost, it's crazy to think like that, but more even too, you know, like, hey, let's look at these photos. Let's figure this out right now.
Because it's tricky because there are scams out there where someone will say, he's taking photos of me, and it really is to jack a phone.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if, you know, she should have handled it differently. I don't know that I would tell Eva that, you know, when you're confronted, that she should have made him check his phone right then and there. You know, as far as I'm hearing, I think maybe she handled it the right way, because you're right. There are scams that are out there. And imagine, Jaybird, if you're completely innocent and this happens to you and you haven't done a thing and two girls come up and they demand to see your phone, how are you going to react?
Oh, I would just, well, first of all, if I knew I was innocent, I'd go, there ain't nothing on my phone. You guys are insane.
And if they were like, no, open it up. We want to see inside your photos.
I'd say, here, I go, look, there's nothing here. Why don't you go
flip through some photos?
No, why don't you go flip off?
Yeah. So I don't know that Eva was wrong for that. I think it was right that she got out to the car and then said, what was that all about?
But if someone is accusing me of something that creepy, I'm doing everything in my power to say, no.
Yeah, you want to definitely clear your name right there in the public forum where it's going down.
That's how I would handle it.
A guy that won't let you see his phone has something on there, especially when confronted by those girls.
Yeah.
You would do like Jaybird did, hold the phone up and say, no, see, you're not even on my phone.
You got to clear your name. If you're now at that point hiding it, all right, you got pictures in there.
Yeah, you definitely were up to no good, and the girls busted you.
It's a landslide right now with the comments saying, Eva, get rid of this dude. It's not a joke. It's not funny. It's not something that my male friends do. This dude is sick. It's disrespectful. And somebody said that you should break up with him for at least give it a week and see what happens, because I bet he's going to go after your friends, and I suspect this guy's a sociopath.
Ew.
How many guys are texting in saying, oh, yeah, me and my friends do this all the time? More than 5?
I got one text.
Okay, that sounds right to me then.
Yeah. One dude saying, yeah, no, guys do this all the time. We always have. We share photos of hot chicks. What's the big deal?
Just know that if you're a guy that does that all the time and you're taking random pictures of hot chicks out in public, a girlfriend is not going to be happy with that kind of behavior. So if you want to stay a single guy, yeah, keep doing that. But as soon as you have a girl in your life, she's going to be embarrassed by that kind of behavior and not want anything to do with you because it's creeper.
Yeah, I mean, I would argue that single people don't do. I mean, I really don't think it's the norm on that.
So my question is, okay, yes, if you're in a relationship and you're doing it behind your girl's back, disrespectful, and a deal breaker for a majority of the people who are sending in. If you're single, does it change? Is it wrong to snap photos of people that you think are hot and send it to your friends? And a text here said, I think it's a total double standard. I mean, I see a particularly fantastic ass, and I'll send a picture to my fiance and maybe guy friends, and I'm a chick. But if I get caught, my fiance taking pictures of another woman for his own personal use, I'd be totally creeped out.
Look, man, it's going to be on how you ride. I'm just saying, if I'm zoning in on a girl's butt and taking pictures and she doesn't know, and then I'm sending them out, she didn't ask for any of that. I didn't get her permission. You're zoning in on her butt. You're making it sexual. It ain't my cup of soda.
It makes you look like a creeper.
Now, are
guys and girls. So this goes all across the board. Single, in a relationship, whatever. Don't take pictures of hot people in public and send it to your friends because it's creepy and it's wrong.
I think taking a picture of someone. We're talking about two different things here. Zoning in on someone's ass and then sending that out. I wouldn't take pictures of anybody stranger like that and then send it out unless we're doing a stunt and then you tell them permission. Hey, we're doing a stunt. Blah blah blah. There's a camera here. But if I'm just going to the mall and I'm creeping, I'm just lurking, and oh yeah, there's a nice tush. Now, I'm creepy.
Got a text from the 954, and they said, I caught my landscaper taking pictures of my butt.
Oh.
It makes you feel weird.
They get too close. Okay, that's kind of scary because your landscaper, he's like basically on your front porch.
Let me give you the flip side of this now. Let's say, because Eva's boyfriend was called out, these girls came up and they said, no, let's see your phone because we know you were taking photos of us and you're a creepy dude. So how do you handle it if you're in the situation where you are the target of the photos? Because they got nowhere with it. And you're even saying, like, you don't have any obligation to show somebody what's in your photo file. And that's...
Well, I don't think it's illegal. I don't think it's
in public.
It's in public.
It's not
nothing you can do.
Well, there's that one dude that was filming a little girl, I think, at the zoo. and they found 4 other videos of him just filming little kids walking through the water, and they didn't get him on anything.
So there's nothing you can do if you are like, going, I know that dude is over there taking photos of me. You just have to try to get away from him. And
yeah, I mean, the guy's a public creeper, but he's not doing anything illegal because you're in a public place.
I mean, you turn it around on him, you start filming him and go, this is a random guy, everybody, that is taking pictures of random girls. This is what he looks like. You turn the camera around on him if you want to get involved that deeply.
That's what you do. You make a spectacle.
But then you're in it at that point. Then you're in it. Yeah.
You're right. You're right in the middle of it, too. And let's hope that you're right. Imagine if you are wrong. And if somebody were saying that to you, you're like, what are you talking about? Took no photos.
And look, this is just my opinion. I mean, I could be completely wrong. Maybe guys are taking pictures of butts and sending them out. None of my friends have ever done it.
No, and I don't think a lot of guys are. And if they are, it's wrong. It's not something that you should be doing. Taking photos against somebody's will. I know you're like going, it's harmless. I mean, they're out in public anyway. They're hot, and maybe I'm not zeroing in on their butts. I'm just like, she's a hot chick, and I'm sending it to my guy friends. And maybe ladies are doing the same thing.
I mean, to me, that's a little bit more easy to swallow. But when you're zoning in on a butt, we know what we're talking about here.
Yeah. The one thing that we did definitely solve, if your boyfriend is doing this, ladies, it is a break-upable offense.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want to be with that guy. What's he doing?
They're just things that are creepy that are not illegal. It's bizarre.
Yeah.
There's things that you're like, ugh, but it's not illegal.
You would never want to date that guy. He grosses you out, but the cops can't take him away.
Mm-hmm. Coming up here, I'm going to tell you what the worst tasting thing in the world is. They actually asked some experts, and these guys are tasting all kinds of different things. What would you say is the worst tasting thing in the entire world?
Oh, Virginia's that was that cherry soup,
cold cherry soup. All right, we got our answers. What's yours?
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher, your neighbors, your family in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Well, it's getting pretty busy on your roadways. We now have a crash I-95 northbound beyond Forest Hill Boulevard. 2 left lanes blocked there and traffic fairly heavy in that area. We also are still dealing with an earlier morning rollover wreck in West Palm Beach. That's North Lake Boulevard, just west of Military Trail. A crash in Boca Raton Military Trail at Yamato Road. An accident in Lantana on Lantana Road eastbound at the entrance to I-95. A wreck in Riviera Beach, Blue Heron Boulevard at Avenue S. And in Lake Worth, another crash, Dixie Highway northbound at 7th Avenue North. We also have a disabled vehicle on the exit ramp from I-95 northbound to Meadow Park Road. And taking a look at Broward County emergency road work on the turnpike northbound at Hollywood Boulevard, causing some fairly significant delays. Traffic backed up beyond the stadium. You're going to want to take University or 441 to avoid that area. We also have a new incident now on Pines Boulevard westbound just beyond Palms Avenue. You'll find the right lane blocked there. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Jim Arrigo here. The door's open to big October savings at Arrigo.
Trick or treat.
Johnny, blonde and pigtails?
Arrigo's lowest model year-end prices. Please.
Johnny, I know it's you. And everybody saves thousands at Arrigo.
The biggest model year-end closeout is at Arrigo. Save on all remaining new 2017 Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiats. Like Wranglers from $22,999 during the Jeep Celebration event.
You gotta go Arrigo!
Plus tax,
No matter the season, smooth skin is always in style. And thanks to laser hair removal at Body Details, you can get up to 50% off laser hair removal this month and enjoy smooth, soft skin all year around. Let our true laser specialists remove your unwanted body hair for good and feel ready for anything thanks to our free lifetime guarantee. Visit bodydetails.com to schedule a free consultation and get up to 50% off laser hair removal today.
Halloween is back, and so are all the caramel apples, ghouls, goblins, and ghosts that come with it. And now you can bring the spirit of the season back every time you light a personalized Yankee candle. Just visit any store and add your favorite Halloween photos to your favorite Yankee Candle fragrances to create your own customized candle labels. You could even win a haunted weekend to a premier theme park in Florida. Restrictions apply. Visit Yankee Candle stores or yankeecandle.com for complete contest rules.
Here is something I was surprised to learn, and I think you will be too. 1 in 30 baby boomers has hepatitis C, yet most don't even know it. Why? Because Hep C can hide in the body for decades with no symptoms. You heard that right, no symptoms. And it's not tested for in routine blood work. But it's serious. If left untreated, Hep C can lead to liver damage. In fact, Hep C is the leading cause of liver cancer. That's why the CDC recommends that all baby boomers, those of you born between 1945 and 1965, get tested for Hep C. A simple one-time test is all it takes. And here's some good news. If you have Hep C, it can be cured. So boomers, next time you're at the doctor's office, be sure to ask for a Hep C test. It's the only way to know for sure. For more information, visit hepcfacts.com or call 844-9-HEP-C-FACTS. Brought to you by Gilead Sciences.
Want the best internet at a great value? Then get started with Xfinity Internet for just $19.99 a month for 12 months. Experience the speed you need at a great low price for just $19.99 a month for 12 months. Plus, learn more about Xfinity XFi and change the way you Wi-Fi. Xfinity XFi delivers the fastest internet and the most Wi-Fi coverage throughout your entire home for the best in-home Wi-Fi experience. AT&T can't give you that. So call 1-800-XFINITY today to experience all that Xfinity Internet has to offer and get the speed, coverage, and control you need with Xfinity XFi. Get started today with Performance Starter Internet for just $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement and EcoBill and auto-pay enrollment. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store to switch today, or to learn more about other Xfinity Internet-only offers. Service charge increases by $5 per month without EcoBill and auto-pay enrollment. Offer ends 12/4/17. Restrictions apply. New customers only. Equipment tax and fees extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply.
Join Mark Patrick Hypnosis and lose weight or stop smoking for only $49.99 guaranteed. That's this Thursday the 2nd at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites Hotel in Boca Raton. Weight loss starts at 5:30 and stop smoking at 8 p.m. This Saturday the 4th at the Holiday Inn Airport Hotel and Conference Center in West Palm Beach. Weight loss starts at 10 a.m. and stop smoking at 1 p.m.
Good friend of mine fell in love with the Minis. He talked to a buddy of his that had one and said, it is the best vehicle I've ever owned. And this is a guy that has had every single luxury vehicle you can absolutely imagine. And if you love the Minis, go to Bremen because they got over 300 2017 Minis that have got to be sold, which means huge discounts like you'll not find anywhere else. You can get a new Mini from just $175 a month for 24 months. $175 a month, or you can drive with zero down. That means just go in, pick up your Mini, and drive right out. You don't need anything at all for some of these great Minis that are out there. So go online, BremenMini.com. Bremen, B-R-A-M-A-N, Mini, M-I-N-I.com. You can start shopping and checking all the great Minis that are out, and you can also just see how awesome it is being a customer at Bremen. Bremen has a great website. They've got a chat room, so when you're searching, if you have any questions, somebody is right there following along. So any questions you have, they're immediately there to answer. You can see why they are the best and why they've been doing automotive excellence in South Florida for over 30 years. So if you're in the market for a Mini, there's only one place to go. Check them out right there on Okeechobee Boulevard in West Palm Beach. It's Bremen Mini.
Injured? Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Indeed.com.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. Cloudy skies on this Tuesday morning, but only a few isolated showers right now. Heavier showers and lightning storms will move in this afternoon. The rain chance 70%. The high to 84. Tonight, showers overnight, a low of 68. Wednesday, windy, cloudy, and cooler. The high Wednesday, 75. Wednesday night, cooler, 55.
Are you hiring? Join over 3 million businesses that use Indeed.com for hiring. You can post a job in minutes and manage your candidates from an easy-to-use dashboard. Post your next job on the world's #1 job site, Indeed.com.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Got a fun little event that's going to be going down tomorrow night. Virginia is back at Double D's in West Palm Beach for another round of the 50 Shades of Men male review.
Oh, yeah. I'm bringing the fun girls, too.
Gets a little crazy, huh?
It absolutely does. Get there a little bit early. You know, the show starts at 8, but I would say get there at 7. Get your little free glass of champagne. Get your food on, because they do have delicious food at Double D's. And then get ready. A few cocktails will make the show more fun, because the crazier the girls get, the crazier these guys get. They really do feed off the energy.
Okay,
It is so fun to watch. These girls get nuts. The guys love it. I love the show.
Well, if you got 3 girlfriends you want to bring out tomorrow night, let me know right now. I got a VIP table for you with prime seating, 2 drinks per person, and 2 appetizers for the table. Set off your Wednesday night. I'll give that to some person right now who calls me up at 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. And then make sure tomorrow night you join Virginia 7 o'clock so you get that free glass of champagne waiting for you.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
What would you say is the worst tasting thing in the world?
Jaybird thinks it's water. He was just bitching about water in here earlier.
It just doesn't agree with me. It hurts my tummy.
Hurts your tummy. I remember the one time we tried to have you eat that plate of vegetables and you literally couldn't get it down.
That was tough because you guys gave me some horrible vegetables.
We gave him sprouts. We gave him tofu. He was disgusting.
And he was like gagging and throwing up all over the place trying to knock it down.
There was that one thing me and you had to eat. And I don't know if this would count or not, but it was like a 900-day-old egg of some sort.
It was a duck egg, yeah.
And it was black in the middle, and it was so disgusting. I can still taste it sometimes.
Yeah, there is a kind of fish. I've seen some viral videos that people are making that smells just like a donkey's backside. And when you crack it open, and a lot of times the gag reflex already kicks in, and these guys were trying to eat it, but they just were, they couldn't get it down.
So when you gag like that, is that all mind over matter, or is that because you really just can't, you hate the taste so much?
Not always. A lot of times it's a biological thing. I mean, your body tells you, and you have those reactions. Your nose is there for a reason. It's there as a defense mechanism so that you don't put things into your mouth that are bad for you, i.e. why poo-poo stinks.
It's supposed to tell you, don't eat this.
Yes.
If you're grossed out by it, it's your body saying, hey, don't eat this because you're going to get sick from it.
Right.
I remember another thing we ate. I don't even know if you remember doing this bit. We had to eat all of the turkey. The
yeah, we went for the gizzards and everything.
But we had to eat the heart. And I remember how terrible that's up there as one of the worst.
Well, there are things, honestly, that because you know what it is, people build it up in their mind as it being awful.
Yes.
But it's one of those things where you'd be like, hey, eat this, and you tell them afterwards, like, bleh, but they ate it fine. Because it's really not that bad. We've got hang-ups or standards about it.
My mom's Mexican. For years, she would feed us menudo. We didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
We ate it. And
tripe.
Loved it. It had tripe, and she would put cow tongue in it.
Yeah.
And didn't tell us.
Cow intestines and cow tongue, yeah.
Maybe years later, we're like, really?
Oh, the Mexicans, they make good with the cow, huh? They don't waste any part of it. Yeah. They do not mess with it.
Any kind of like weird, inky, squiddy, kind of just like mushy, things like that.
Texture has a lot to do with it.
Texture's big for me.
Yeah. The website Gizmodo.com, they went and asked some experts on taste, senses, psychology, and neuroscience for their nominees of what the worst tasting thing is that you could eat.
And is this all food? Or, I mean, could you use poop?
Some of it is, it's all pretty much stuff that you normally would eat. And this is from their own experiences of using biology and things like that. And these are all edible items. And there are some cultures that actually eat some of this stuff. They said, for instance, like sheep brains. People eat that, but they're disgusting.
Ugh. They're bad.
There's
was that a lamb that says it like that? Sheep or lamb? I can't remember.
The native people in Alaska eat this walrus fat that's been buried underground for months to ferment.
It's awful.
They say that is absolutely disgusting.
Oh, that just made my mouth like water right before you throw up.
But do they think it's disgusting, or are they just so pumped that there's blubber?
Some people, I mean, if that's all you know, you become conditioned to it. And, there's a lot to be said, too. If your mom was eating it when she was pregnant with you, then you start to develop, kind of a taste for it. It happens to all of us.
Because if it was common here in the States where everybody ate roaches, where it wasn't a big deal, we wouldn't think it's a big deal, probably.
No, not at all. No, bugs especially. There are a lot of cultures that eat bugs. And you try bugs, there's no big deal. And if you don't have a hang-up about it, then they're not hard to get down.
That is one of my reoccurring nightmares, where someone is holding me down in like some type of prison, and they're like, you've got to eat all the roaches. And I'm eating the roaches. Like, I don't want to eat them. It's a nightmare for me.
You have night terrors a lot.
Yeah, every night.
They said in Japan there's a dish made from fermented soybeans they call natto. And they say that's pretty nasty. They say in Australia you got Vegemite. If you've ever had that, Vegemite is awful.
It is gnarly. Why would they eat that?
Disgusting.
It tastes so gross and salty and weird.
And I wanted to like it because that Men at Work song, and it's disgusting.
You bring a lot when we do gross bits. Where do you usually get your food? Because it's all edible. It's all fishy stuff.
A lot of times it's the regular grocery store, but if I really want to go like deep into the underbelly, a lot of times the Asian markets will have some weird stuff.
You brought this like gel thing, and it was from the Asian market. And I think it was like the innards of a trout juice. It was like some kind of paste. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, they have some exotic stuff out there. I guess it's just how you're raised. You know, if you're over there and you're eating it, it's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm. Other things that these experts say are the worst tasting things you could eat. Brussels sprouts made their list.
Well, they smell like farts.
Yeah.
Denny's and Jen were cooking Brussels sprouts the other night. I'm like, did you or Jen fart? Because it smelled like just a group of farts.
They say endive. What is endive? E-N-D-I-V-E?
Oh, it's a kind of like a lettuce.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
They say that's not tasty. Black licorice made their list.
Awful, but it's one of the better ones on the list right there.
Yes. They somebody texted in and said frozen pearl onions.
Oh, what the hell is that?
I think I've seen. I think they're kind of like the really round ones. I think I've had those before.
I've had those in a drink. There's either the Gimlet or the Gibson. One of the two has little cocktail onions, but they'll make them really cold, and then they're like pickled.
I would be so sad if I had to eat. Like I would have to gear up for something. That'd have to be a bit for me to do that.
Pickled onions.
I hate raw onions as it is. Oh, that's so gnarly.
Kentucky John's nomination for the worst tasting thing in the world. He said there's a medicine that the X-ray department makes you drink. It's kind of like a tequila flavored syrup, and it takes a whole man to get that thing down.
Is that iodine stuff?
Kind of, yeah. I think that's kind of the same thing.
So they can see inside of you. Oh, yeah, that stuff is nasty.
But it is so gnarly just trying to get it down.
That iodine stuff, a lot of times I think they put it through the IV. You can feel it go through your BH and your private. You can feel, they'll tell you that. Be prepared. There's going to be
maybe you just have an extra sensitive BH.
No, everyone's BH gets a little tingly, I think, with it.
You've done the research?
Well, I've done it before. I've done it. It's weird.
Okay. Somebody else saying earwax. I was cleaning up my ear with my finger and then started biting on my fingernails. Like, and the vomit jelly bean. That game they got?
Yeah.
Yes, Bean Boozled.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they say that is the most awful thing that you can try.
Do you have a food that you're just like, oh?
That just makes me recoil.
Yeah, do you have a number one?
Nasty. No, there's nothing I can think of. Smell gets me. I'm trying to think of a food because if it really does that to me, there's no chance I would ever try to eat it again.
I mean, didn't you have to eat that egg too? That 900-day-old egg?
That was a mind over matter.
That was
that was a mind over matter. It was so nasty because you knew the concept of it.
It was black and waxy.
Yeah,
it was.
It was weird.
But if you took that away, it was doable.
Oh man, you're a bigger man than me.
I think it was doable. Yeah. All right, something thrown into the mix. You can always call or text 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763, KVJ Show.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh. Second thing, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, ooh. I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the... You burn me up, believer, believer. You break me down, you build me up, believer, believer. Pain, let the bullets fly, let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, it came from. You burn me up, believer, believer.
a dove, oh, ooh, your spirit up above, oh, ooh. I was choking in the crowd, building my rain up in the cloud, falling like ashes to the ground, hoping my feelings, they would drown, but they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke open and rained down, it rained down like... You burn me up, believer, believer. You burn me down, you burn me up, believer, believer. Pain, let the bullets fly, let them rain. My life, my love, my God, it came from. You burn me up, believer, believer. Last days last by the grace of the fire and the flames. You're the face of the future, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh. But they never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke up when it rained down. It rained down like. Hey, you burn me up, believer, believer.
Worst tasting thing in the world is... Somebody said you forgot about chitlins. You ever had chitlins? They're made from pig intestines. It smells awful when you cook them.
I've never had that.
People in the South really do eat them legitimately like, oh.
Maybe what we could do for sudden death, take all of the top worst voted foods, blend them up, and and the loser's got to drink that.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, or maybe just try them all together, like try them up, one at a time. I kind of like to see, try to rate them, see if, because they just gave all these suggestions. They didn't put them in an order.
Who's the gnarliest?
Let's do it. I think it'd be a great sudden death.
Yeah, we can get some of the stuff. Some of the stuff might be difficult to get. Somebody said roasted camel.
Oh,
camel?
You can actually get it, yeah.
What the heck?
You go to the Middle East, you can get roasted camel. He said the meat is tough and gamey. Ugh.
Oh.
Somebody else said Lindbergh cheese.
Yeah, we've talked about that before. It is a stinky cheese.
Stinky cheese,
It's kind of mushy, I think.
I think that'd be tough to get down. The smell is what would get me. It'd have to be a food that is completely rancid.
Kind of smells like garbage.
Yeah. Someone else said liquid charcoal, pretty bad. I think that might be the kind of stuff that people drink before the x-rays. It's that kind of stuff. But they've got some health stuff out there, too, that people are drinking. The beet juice.
People are drinking charcoal for health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, beet people, just don't act. I don't care if you're drinking beet juice or eating beets, but just don't act like you like it, because I know you don't.
Carol's got another suggestion for a sudden death idea from Fort Lauderdale. What do you think, Carol?
Yes, I have it. It's called haggis or something. It's actually a Scottish, it's like cow's guts or sheep's guts. And they make it looking like a casserole type of thing. It is so disgusting.
It's amazing how many cultures will go in and just eat every part of the animals that are on their land.
They were sucking it up like it was roast beef. It was unbelievable. It was so disgusting. Disgusting. It's kind of like grayish and...
they're making like slurpy, nummy noises, and it reeks.
This is great.
But I did have a little bit of kangaroo when I lived in Australia, just a little.
How was that?
Well, it was kind of gamey. I had it on the grill. I made them burn it up so it kind of, looked like chicken. But it was tough. It was tough.
Yeah, I think like every indigenous population has eaten every single animal. And through trial and error, they're like going, okay, that one's not good. And then they've been like, okay, that's good. And that's how you kind of like figure it out. Because not all animals are created equal.
You're right. And you got to eat off the land, if you're hungry.
Yeah. I'm sorry, that chicken is just dang delicious. No two ways about it.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha-ha, fighting in the nude. Drunk people pooping in the street. Ha-ha, it's the whacked out news.
Yeah, come on.
So many people on meth.
Whoa! Yeah. Well, 'tis the season. So your robbers have taken note that Halloween is right around the corner, and they're breaking out their scary masks. Go to Ocala, for instance, where 2 bank robbers were wearing Freddy Krueger and the mask from Scream to rob a bank.
And nobody said anything to them or stopped them because they're like, oh, it's Halloween. They're just probably celebrating.
Yeah, on the way into the bank, they hand them a lollipop.
I don't know. If you even at the bank, you see 2 guys going in there with masks.
You would think. You would kind of hope so. But, I guess that's apparently what is happening. They say doctors in Italy recently treated a woman for a rare condition that makes her sweat blood.
Oh, my gosh.
How crazy would that be? And they say some people actually will cry blood.
Okay,
Can you
that's
imagine
so
that?
creepy.
How horrifying would that be?
It'd be pretty, but would you rather do that sweat blood or fart techno music?
So every time you fart, techno music plays?
Yeah.
Oh, fart techno.
Really?
Yeah. I kind of like techno.
I hate
Sweat blood is creepy.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty
I mean, people would love you. Can you imagine if you were hanging down on South Beach and you ate beans? It'd be the life of the party. People would love you.
I guess I didn't look at it that way, Kevin.
Yeah, it worked out really well, actually, for you. Just mic up your butt and you got a party ready to go, man. There's a guy that was driving in Canada last month and singing along to CNC Music Factory's hit song, Gonna Make You Sweat.
Gonna make you sweat till you bleed.
Apparently, he was screaming it so loud, a cop actually gave him a ticket for $118.
We have a clip of it, I believe.
I mean, that's just kind of like crazy. You think you would pay this? Here is the guy that was singing and talking about it.
Isn't it a good song? They asked me if I screamed. I said, no, I was just singing. He said, okay, I need your driving license.
Were you screaming in your car?
I was singing.
You were singing?
Yeah, I was singing. Everybody dance now. Everybody dance now.
Yeah. But come on, that could be a crime, right? He's planning on fighting the ticket.
He should.
Yeah.
Come on. Did the cop have a flat top?
Possibly.
Come on. The guy's singing.
Guy in Pennsylvania was accused of stealing an ambulance outside a hospital emergency room.
Yeah, you can't do that.
He then crashed it into several vehicles. And apparently, on top of all that kind of stuff, he robbed a pharmacy.
Jeez. Sounds like a drug bender.
Yeah, he was. He had gone in for some of the wacky stuff. And the cop said, other than the drugs, any reason why you did it? He said, yeah, I want to put on a show.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, he did.
We're talking about you.
A 54-year-old guy in Oklahoma got pulled over last week. Now, what do you think he was doing? The cops were a little bit alarmed because they had realized that he had an expired license. They pull him over and notice the man sitting there in a seat in a thong covered in Vaseline.
We've done a bit like that before. I remember I went out. It was called
Vaseline Man.
It was Vaseline Man.
Yeah.
I went and tried to get a haircut. I mean, covered in Vaseline. And they, I think they almost shot me.
Yeah, I think they shut it down. Like, no, I'm not going to do it. Yeah, guess what he was doing?
I mean,
driving stick shift, baby.
Yeah.
I think a lot of.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're a dude and you have Vaseline hanging around anywhere in your bathroom, people are like, oh, what have you been doing?
Yes. Why do you cover your entire body, though? Is that necessary?
Because he likes the way it feels on his skin, Kev.
It puts him in the mood, Kevin.
Because some people like that slimy feeling on their skin. It's an erogenous kind of a feeling.
Don't knock it till you try it. How about we lube you up, Ralston?
Yeah.
Good.
The Vaseline brothers? Vaseline boys?
Boy, that wouldn't look weird at all. What are these guys doing?
We'll cover up each other in Vaseline and just rub.
Yeah. This guy not only had a suspended license, he hasn't renewed it since 1985.
Wow.
Way to bring it.
It got away from him.
There's a 59-year-old guy in England recently that fell into a coma after he had brain surgery, and they say that his doctors wanted to take him off life support, but his wife's like, wait, I got one more idea. So she got out the song for his favorite soccer team and played the fight song on the iPad, and it woke him up.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, how about that?
And the doctors wanted to take him off life support?
They're like, this cat's done. She's like, well, if this won't bring him back, nothing will.
Well, then what happened?
The doctor's like, okay, cool. All right. They walk down the hall.
That was it?
Next, yeah.
Those doctors suck.
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
What the hell, man?
I know, right? So I guess that's it. If you got somebody before you take off life support, play the fight song of their favorite team.
Doctors can be wrong. It's happened before.
You're right. Thank God she hit play.
Yeah.
Cat would have been gone.
She saved his life.
I kind of feel like something was telling her to do that. Some type of thing that we can't even explain.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. This guy in Taiwan is a little bit in trouble with his wife. He's a 32-year-old British guy that's living there, and apparently went out and got drunk, and he's all about Taiwan getting their independence. So he went out and decided to show his support by tattoos across his face.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Your wife's not going to be happy.
Yeah, apparently he went and got the independence flag tattooed on his chin, and he also got the characters across his forehead calling for Taiwan's independence. And they say to get it removed, it's going to take 10 painful sessions and at least $5,000.
Whoa.
Yeah.
At least 10 painful
At least 10 painful sessions. And finally, they say at the Venice Marathon in Italy on Sunday, an Italian guy finally won for the first time in 20 years. He beat those dang Ethiopians and Kenyans.
Oh, good for him.
How? Apparently there was a place in the course, they got confused and got lost, took a wrong turn about 15 miles in. He took the right turn because he knew the course and beat him by 2 minutes.
Oh, so it's really not even a real win.
Yeah. It's a win, but you're right. You feel really good about it.
Home field advantage.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher, your neighbors, your family in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Still seeing some fairly heavy delays on I-95 northbound in West Palm Beach. An accident has 2 lanes blocked at Forest Hill Boulevard with stop-and-go traffic back to 6th Avenue South. We also have a wreck blocking the center lane in Lake Worth I-95 southbound, that one at 10th Avenue North. Plus a new crash now affecting both eastbound and westbound traffic on Beeline Highway at North Lake Boulevard. In Lake Worth, the crash Dixie Highway northbound at 7th Avenue. A wreck on Okeechobee Boulevard at Wildcat Way. In Wellington, a crash on Sterling Way at US 441. Plus a wreck in Lantana, that's Lantana Road eastbound at the entrance to I-95. Stop-and-go traffic back to Old Congress Road there. In Broward County, still seeing some fairly heavy delays. They just wrapped up the construction on the Florida's Turnpike northbound at Hollywood Boulevard. Still seeing that slow traffic, though, back to Hard Rock Stadium in that area. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
I lost 25 pounds doing quick weight loss, and unlike others, fast results, more energy, and unlimited support. I met a girl doing the KVJ 5K the other day. She lost 35 pounds doing it. Loves it. I'm texting back and forth right now with somebody who's already down in their first week, almost 9 pounds. This is real. This one-on-one in-office support leads to faster weight loss. No prepackaged meals, no exercise required. Lose 20, 40, 100 pounds or more. I know it works because I did it. And for a limited time only, lose 20 pounds for $20. All services included. That is exclusive of supplements. Kids join free when parents sign up. For a free consultation at one of their 19 Florida locations, go to quickweightloss.net or call 855-777-THIN. That's 855-777-THIN, 855-777-8446.
Home values have increased as much as 20%, meaning you have equity in your home. If you're thinking about refinancing your mortgage to cash out that equity, make sure you don't pay any closing costs. I'm Robert Palmer, president of RP Funding, home of the no closing costs refinance. Whether you need the equity from your home to pay off credit cards, student loans, or for home improvements, I'll pay all your closing costs when you refinance with RP Funding. Call 855-773-8634 or visit rpfunding.com.
NMLS 70168, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Attention Palm Beach County homeowners, renters, and business owners. New flood maps are coming on October 5th, which means the flood risk for your home or business could be changing. If you're in a high-risk area as of October 5th, or even if you're in a moderate to low-risk area, make sure to protect the life you've built. Get started by checking your flood risk at FEMA.gov/Palm Beach and learn how you may be eligible for a lower-cost flood insurance policy. That's FEMA.gov/Palm Beach.
Hello, West Palm Beach. Geico presents things that'll make you feel good.
There's an island in Japan filled with bunnies. Cuddly, soft, warm bunnies. Something else to make you feel good? Geico's been offering great savings and service for over 75 years and has a 97% customer satisfaction rating. And that satisfying coverage from Geico isn't just for your car. The Geico Insurance Agency can help you with renter's insurance too. And Geico offers motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. You know what else will make you feel good? Honey doesn't spoil, which means either bees are magical or there's a scientific reason honey tastes delicious forever. We're going with Magic Bees. And Geico is the largest auto insurer in the state, so breathe easy. We've got your back. Plus, you might be able to save even more money because Geico has local agents in your area who can help you find savings, like military or federal discounts. And Geico offers emergency roadside service.
So, West Palm Beach, contact Geico online, over the phone, or at your local office. You'll feel better after you do.
Doesn't seem right. You're watching what you eat, you're working out, yet you still have got that fat on your body. Well, you know, sometimes genetics is a problem. Sometimes as you get older, it is a problem. Luckily, there is Wellington Anti-Aging. They can do a couple things for you. One, hormone replacement therapy will help you get the energy you need to get to the gym. Plus, they will also help with your lean muscle mass. And the cool thing about it, your insurance will likely cover it. A couple other things they got there too. One called Sculpt Sure. It will help you lose those hard-to-lose pockets of fat. It's all around your midsection, the love handles. Yeah, it's a non-surgical liposuction where it'll go in, it'll take away the fat, and you do it in just 25 minutes with no pain, no aggravation, and no downtime. They've also got something called the strawberry laser that can go in and work on your flabby thighs and your arms and other parts of your body. So if you just don't look the way you want, you need Wellington Anti-Aging. Great results at great prices. Go online today, WellingtonAntiAging.com. That's WellingtonAntiAging.com.
Great deals are waiting for you at Braman Honda. Right now, all the Hondas are on sale. If you're thinking about a new Honda vehicle, do what me and Panda did last year. We went and got 2 new Honda lease deal model year-end sales event deals. Right about this time of the year last year, we saved big, and you can do it too. He got the Accord Sport, I got the Pilot, and we love doing sign and drive. Nobody's got a big, huge down payment just laying around, just, oh yeah, I wasn't going to need this money. Let me just give it to you. Here's $2,000. No. Braman Honda knows that. They know that sign and drive with nothing down just means more money gets to stay in your pocket, and that's how they want to do it for you. Go in there and say hi to Mike Rodriguez and his whole team. They're ready to put you behind the wheel for less than you ever imagined right now. Go see them in person, 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres, or shop online at BramanHondaPB.com.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Call now. 877-979-9763. If you dare. Win a pair of tickets to Universal Orlando's Halloween Horror Nights from 97.9 WRMF.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second, Harry Styles got groped the other day. They were doing a concert. Harry Styles fans are not going to take it. They're not going to put up with this groping of their favorite singer. I'll tell you what the movement is and what they're doing to defend and protect sweet Harry Styles. Coming up in just a second. Before we get into that, it looks like Nick Lachey went home last night on Dancing with the Stars.
Damn it, Nick.
I know. He was one of the few reasons I was even watching. I love him so much. You also missed Shania Twain was a guest judge last night.
Kev, we missed a lot last night.
Oh, you're telling me.
I didn't even put it in for the clips.
I know. I'm so
sad. We have no
sad.
audio of it.
I'm so sad. Here's a clip you might like. Fergie talking a little bit about her relationship and her sadness over the loss of that relationship.
It wasn't my plan. No. I wanted to stay married forever. I love Josh. He's the father of my child.
Okay.
We forever have that project together, and we're doing the best we can.
Yeah.
Okay, he is good looking.
You made me cry.
You chose really well. And you were married for, what'd you say?
Gosh, you're getting me, like 2 minutes in, you're getting me tearing up. Gosh, we were married January 10th, 2009.
Okay.
And dated 5 years before that. So 5 years, got married.
Together a long time.
Yeah, so like 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, here during Saturday's performance at the Hollywood Bowl, Harry Styles got groped by a fan in the front row. It sounds like he was singing and he was doing this song called Kiwi, and he dropped to his knees right in front of the crowd and was like singing to him. And then
Kiwi, not PP.
You see this hand come out of the crowd and grab him on his private area.
Little tune in Tokyo downstairs.
Yeah. After that, they say he immediately stood up and went to the other side of the stage. As news of the incident spread, fans took to Twitter with the new hashtag Respect Harry.
Respect Harry.
Hashtag Respect Harry. He is not a piece of meat.
Respect
him.
And that's what's going on in your dirt of the day.
All righty, coming up here in just a couple minutes, how much is a commute worth? They're actually able to put it in terms of financial gain. Like, let's say you got a brand new job, but you got to drive an extra 20 minutes to get there. How much more money when it comes to your overall general happiness do you need to make to offset that extra 20 minutes in your commute? I'll let you know the numbers coming up next on the KVJ Show. Beginning to make you hook up for the Halloween Horror Nights. 4 different chances to win tickets to Universal Orlando. Marina is on here from Green Acres. Hello, Marina.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Great. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good. So excited to give you tickets to Universal Orlando. 9 different haunted houses they got up there this year.
Nice. That is so exciting.
Yeah, it is great. I always have such a good time. Do you like getting scared, Marina?
Oh, yes, we do. And I'm taking my daughter with me.
Oh,
very
fun.
Nice. Okay, well, you have a good time. Okay, very cool. Will you enjoy yourselves, okay, Marina?
Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
All right, you too. 2 more chances to win coming up before 6 p.m. today here at 97.9 WRMF. So you got a new job. It's all good. You love it. You're excited, but you're going to have to drive an extra 20 minutes to get there. It's typical here in South Florida. I remember we've talked to some people that like have a 90-minute one-way commute in the morning. I couldn't even imagine.
True. Yeah, it happens a lot.
It does. So what does that mean for you? I've seen so many studies talking about how bad it is for your health because that's 3 hours a day or whatever it might be that you're sedentary. You're not moving. You're just sitting there in traffic. And there's added stress, strain, all those kind of things. They talk about how bad really a commute is. But unfortunately in South Florida, for a lot of us, you know, depending upon where you are, you might have a 10-minute commute if you're north, but if you're south and in like Miami-Dade, you're probably looking at 45 minutes to an hour plus easily.
You can't get around it.
Yeah.
That's it.
So they say, according to this study, they've kind of broken it down as to the happiness level and just how much more money you would have to make for every 20 minutes of commute you would have to add for your job. They say every 20 minutes of your commute is like a 19% pay cut.
Oh.
So think about that. So if you make $50,000 a year, a 20-minute commute makes it feel like you're making $40,500 a year instead because of your overall happiness, what that commute takes away. So maybe something to factor in if, you're looking for another job, and you live like in Weston and you're like going, oh, maybe I'm going to work in Lake Worth.
Think about the gas mileage, too, that you put on your car and how much it's going to cost you extra.
Yeah, so they've actually been able to put a percentage on it, 19% for every 20 minutes. And I assume that would be exponential, too. So imagine if you got a 40-minute commute, an hour-long commute.
I mean, there's some people that will drive 2 hours. And at that point, I'm just like, 2 hours? I could never do it.
That's a lot.
I'd never be able to do that. It's 4 hours of your day driving.
Yeah, they got those people that do the super commutes. It's absolutely insane.
When you're trying to get off work, you just want to go home, and maybe you have to go to the bathroom, or you just want to just chill out.
Right.
I mean, that 2 hour or an hour commute. When we lived in Miami, and we were all still living here in Palm Beach, that was even a tough one.
Yeah, I had 45 minutes every day. Which is, it's actually pretty standard. I mean, nobody's going to be like, oh, poor Kev.
No, I'm not asking for that, but I'm just saying it is nice when you don't have to drive that.
Well, it's like if you want to know, and I've said this, really the biggest difference between if you're talking about like Miami-Dade and you're talking about Palm Beach, a lot of it, you can get pretty much the same stuff. I mean, I know the sports teams are, for the most part, Broward, Miami-Dade, but I mean, yeah, you're talking about. But I think on average it's just over 20 minutes in Palm Beach, and your average commute, Miami-Dade, you're looking at like 45 minutes.
We'd be in Miami and would have another meeting. You guys are going to be playing 30 songs an hour, and then you'd have to drive an hour to think about that. You're like, ugh, it's so depressing.
It's tough. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, apparently people have this thought about producer Denny's. They think that there's something that he just does, but he doesn't do this. And I want to let you know exactly what it is because he's getting approached about this a lot. And it's probably the biggest misconception that is absolutely running rampant through the show. And so hopefully we can set the record straight to give producer Denny's a little bit of a break.
There's some truths about Denny's, but there's also, I think, some falsehoods, and they're getting melded together.
The biggest falsehood out there about any KVJ show member, I think, is this, and we'll tell you what it is next.
All things KVJ and KVJ TV broadcasting daily on Facebook. Like the KVJ show page.
If you're a mom or dad of a child who struggles, you've searched high and low, trying everything you can. From tutors to counselors, specialists to pills, you've tried them all with little success. You need to know there is a program that has helped tens of thousands of kids just like yours. Brain Balance Achievement Centers can make a real difference for your child. Brain Balance is a drug-free solution that deals with the root cause of issues like ADHD, dyslexia, audio processing, and behavioral challenges. Our combination of sensory motor exercises, academic skill building, and a clean eating plan doesn't just mask the issues, but gets to the root of the problem. If your child has trouble making friends, is disruptive in school, or is frustrated to the point of tantrums, now is the time to call Brain Balance Achievement Centers. Brain Balance has locations in Coral Springs and coming soon to Pembroke Pines. Call 1-800-877-5500.
A lot of people have a gym membership, but not everybody gets results from their gym. I go to the Busy Body Fitness Center at Military in Northlake, where they've got 70 group exercise classes every single week. Yoga, cycling, body pump, Pilates. I go month to month and I pay $8.95 a month. And if you got kids, the child care is absolutely free. And to have somebody in those classes that holds you accountable and trains you the right way makes a huge difference so you get those results. So go where I go, Busy Body Fitness Center in Palm Beach Gardens.
Hello, I'm Jim Arrigo, here with my brother Johnny.
Hi.
We're crazy about cars, especially Italian cars.
Indeed. That's why it's an honor to represent Alfa Romeo in South Florida.
Alfa Romeo's world-renowned for design and performance, and the new 2017 Giulia is no exception. This premium sports car sedan outperforms BMW, Audi, Mercedes-Benz, Lexus, and starts at only $299 a month.
We're also excited to announce the 2018 Stelvios have arrived.
We sure are. The Stelvio is a uniquely Italian take on the SUV, full of technology and refined craftsmanship. It's one of the most beautiful luxury SUVs available, and pricing begins at just $419 a month.
We invite you to stop by Arrigo Alfa Romeo and experience the amazing Giulia and Stelvio firsthand.
We're located on the corner of Okeechobee Boulevard and the Turnpike in West Palm. Ciao.
See you soon.
Giulia 36-month lease, Stelvio 24-month lease, both $42.99 new, 10K miles per year, plus tax, tag, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebate to apply to dealer must qualify with approved credit. See dealer for details.
The cheering, the high-fiving, the chest bumping. Being a football fan is hard work. You need some serious refreshment to make it through a game. And Coca-Cola Zero Sugar delivers that delicious, new and improved, real Coca-Cola taste you love to keep you going all 4 quarters and beyond. So whether you're watching from the stands or your couch, go to Walgreens and grab some ice-cold Coca-Cola Zero Sugar to get you ready for the game. Try the new Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Taste the feeling.
At Lowe's, we're building our team to help rebuild our neighborhoods devastated by Hurricane Irma. Because it's gonna take a lot of time, and we're gonna need a lot of help. So if you know anyone looking for work, have them join Lowe's. We're hiring neighbors for full and part-time positions with great benefits. Sound good? Then let's get to work. Apply today in-store or online at lowes.com/Irma. Select stores only. See store for details and restrictions.
You know, you can get Washington apples all year round at Publix. But if you really want to experience that sweet peak of season, better than ever flavor and freshness, there's no better time than right now to head in for a basket full of your favorites. Granny Smith, Honeycrisp, Ambrosia, Gala, Fuji, Red Delicious. Whatever your preference, Publix has every flavor you're craving. Do I see golden-crusted apple tartlets in your future? Stop in today. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Virginia had another crazy, just unbelievable weekend, and here she is feeling the effects of it. It just does happen when you're like emceeing and you're trying to keep up with that crazy schedule and your kids. You're going to get run down and you're going to get that little scratch in your throat.
Yep, I got it. I was really bad yesterday. It still hurts today, so I am going to Revitalize.
Yeah, she does what I do. I do the same thing. It boosts up your immune system, and you can't take anything over the counter that's going to be as effective as what you get at Revitalize because they've got that cellular vitamin infusion so your body can fight back against it. So if you're starting to feel sick, you're feeling run down, you need an extra energy boost. If you just want a more youthful appearance, it's all good to go. Revitalize on Indiantown Road in Jupiter and online, revitaliv.com.
This Thursday evening, join me. Hey, it's Virginia. It's an all-new ladies' night out, Masquerade at iBar. It's right there inside the PGA National Resort, featuring DJ violinist Timothy Lovelock. I love him. Shopping, pampering, and a wine tasting experience from 5:30 to 8:30. For more details, go to pgaresort.com.
This hour's music is brought to you by IKEA.
Start planning your new IKEA kitchen today. Now through November 19th, IKEA family members get 15% off after spending $1,500 or more. Visit your IKEA store or IKEA.com for more. Restrictions apply. Offer valid only for single kitchen purchase before tax.
Get the top 5 KVJ segments every single week delivered to your inbox. Sign up for the KVJ e-blast at kvjshow.com.
Got to squash a misconception here that for some reason, I don't know why, everybody has about producer Denny's. Virginia, they all think he smokes a ton of weed.
I mean, a ton might be excessive.
Well, here's the problem that happens is, any event we have, the people who, are tokers always run up to Denny's like, hey, man, let's go outside and, and blaze up. And it's even happening now where you can't even go into a grocery store, right, Denny's? And people want you to, blaze up in the parking lot.
Yeah, the events I don't mind, but the, when I'm coming out of the grocery store. So, I mean, this just happened, and it caught me off guard at first, but guy's like, hey, you want to go smoke? And I was like, here in the parking lot? And he's like, yeah. He's like, we'll smoke weed. We can go over to my car or something. I was like, I'll have to pass, man. I'm like, I don't want to be doing it in a parking lot at the grocery store. I think that's a terrible.
You go home and eat all the food you just bought.
And I don't know you.
And he got mad at me. He called me a poser.
Aww.
Well, that's just it. It's like, hey, man, let's go smoke right now. It's like, dude, it's 2 o'clock. I'm shopping.
It's not in my plan.
Well, I think everyone thinks Denny's wakes up and then he's awake and baker, and Denny's is not.
Which I'm not. I'm not awake and baker. So.
Okay.
He doesn't come to work. I know we make fun of him like, oh, Denny's is still, but he really does not.
Not smoking weed nonstop all day, every day.
And that's a misconception.
Yeah. Okay, so when you see him out at Publix, yeah, he's probably not stoned, and he's not probably planning on being stoned in the parking lot.
Yeah, I mean, throw me a joint or something.
All right.
No. I'm just kidding.
He'll do it to go.
I'm just kidding.
So I would say that's probably the biggest misconception that we have of any KVJ show member is people think that Denny's are just all the time, nonstop, all day, every day, smoking weed. But I was wondering, we all might have misconceptions, things that people think about us or think is true about us that is not.
People think I go home and just, pleasure myself to Bigfoot. They think I'm going home to the kitchen and I'm doing barbecue sauce challenges with myself.
Because you can't shut it off.
I don't ever shut it off, ever. I'm constantly just
nonstop, always goofy.
But people really do think that I have like a sexual fetish towards Bigfoot. I really don't.
Yeah.
I don't get my jollies off of that.
Yeah.
I love Bigfoot.
But you don't combine the two.
No, absolutely not.
You don't want to hump Bigfoot.
No.
Or do you?
Okay. So just so that you know out there, ladies, don't try to bring weird Bigfoot stuff into the bedroom. It's not going to get them turned on.
It's happened before.
Yeah.
I've told you all that story.
Yeah,
That's
you
why we're
did.
throwing it out there so it doesn't happen again.
Do you think there's one for Virginia off the top of your head?
The misconceptions for Virginia. People think that Virginia's like hammered every weekend.
Oh, dang it. It got real.
No. I don't know. A misconception about Virginia. The biggest one is I think that people hear how feisty Virginia is, and sometimes they mistake and think, oh, well, she would just be so mean and nasty, and it's the exact opposite. She probably has the biggest heart on the show, or one of the biggest.
She does not hate men as much as she appears to. I'm telling you. She comes on the microphone, men this,
More
men are
act
awful.
than anything.
This is an act. This is not as bad as she's making it out. You like men.
I like to stir it up in here. But yeah, out in public, I'm not man bashing at like Publix.
No, you're not.
I'm not like yelling at dudes in the frozen food
I
section.
can't believe you ordered coleslaw, you man.
So all you guys had something you had to clear up.
Okay.
I am what you get.
I don't know.
I don't think there's any misconceptions
There
about
is.
me.
There's some misconceptions.
I dare you to find one. I can't think of one.
There's got to be.
No, I don't think there is. I never like somebody says something like, well, nah, that's not really even close to true.
Guys that work out meet you, go, you're not that big. I thought you'd be bigger.
That's because of what you guys say.
Still a misconception.
We build
You always
you
talk
up.
about how I work out so much.
We build you up to look like the Jolly Green Giant.
Yeah.
That's the running joke in the movie Roadhouse. Oh, thought you'd be bigger. They do the Roadhouse on Kevin. Meatheads always come up to me. You always talk about Kevin's big. He's not big, bro.
You always talk about. Yeah, I don't.
He's big compared to us.
People say that. I'm like, I've never said I was big.
In radio world, Kevin is a Greek god.
Yes. Okay, I guess we all have one. So there you go.
You're a god among fatties. Congratulations.
Coming up here tonight, The Weeknd is going to be at American Airlines Arena.
Ooh.
Big old show I know a lot of people are looking forward to. Going to play a little round if you're going to the show or if you're a big fan of The Weeknd. We'll do Finish the Lyrics. Got some Weeknd songs here that you can jump on. I'll even give you the choice of the song that you can try out. And if you can finish the lyric, I'm going to hook you up with tickets for another Miami show that's going to be coming up. It is the Gavin DeGraw Show, November 4th, Adrian Arsht Center. So if you want to try to win those tickets, you know The Weeknd, 877-979-WRMF. Call us up now to play at the KVJ Show.
I had a way then, losing it all on my own. I had a heart then, but the queen has been overthrown. And I am not sleeping now. The dark is too hard to beat, and I'm not keeping now the strength I need to push
Coming up tonight, American Airlines Arena. The Weeknd is going to be there, performing live. Got a little round of Finish the Lyrics here with Charlie from Lake Worth. Hello, Charlie.
Hi, you guys. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you. Thanks to you guys. You put me in a great mood every morning. Just want to tell you.
Well, that is very kind.
Well, I want to put you in a better mood. Going to hook you up, hopefully, with some Gavin DeGraw tickets here. If you know The Weeknd, I'm going to let you pick your song. You can do Can't Feel My Face, I Feel It Coming, or Earned It.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's do Earned It.
Okay. All right. I'm going to play the song. When it stops, you got to finish the lyrics to the end of the line, okay, to win.
Okay.
You got this.
I think you got this. I feel good about this.
I'm really pulling for you.
Okay, here
Okay,
we go.
you.
Here is Earned It.
Girl, you're perfect. You're always worth it.
You deserve it. Always working. Because you earned it.
That sounds good to me. That sounds good to me.
Come on, I don't know if it's right.
Here's how it goes. Yeah, huh?
Nailed
And
it.
you deserve it. The way you work it. 'Cause girl, you earned it.
See me do that.
Nailed it.
That's all you got to do
You're
right there.
awesome.
Good job.
Very nice. Well done there, Charlie.
Thank you.
Congratulations. You're going to go check out Gavin DeGraw, okay?
Yay! Thank you. And thank you for not playing back my horrible rendition.
I
thought you nailed
was
it.
Awesome.
Thank you.
You are very welcome. All right, going to give Jessica a shot here from West Palm. Hello, Jessica.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Okay, got two choices left. Would you rather finish the lyrics with Can't Feel My Face or I Feel It Coming?
I feel it coming.
Okay, I Feel It Coming. Okay, whenever The Weeknd stops singing, you just pick it up and finish to the line, okay?
Got it.
Tell me what you really like. Baby, I could take my time. We don't ever have to fight. Just take it step by step.
Wait, who is that?
What version is that, Denny's?
Denny's.
Denny's
Where'd you
get-
record that off
Denny's
of?
getting them cover versions again.
Denny's. Oh, my
Maybe
God.
that's the real singer.
That's not The Weeknd.
That's the weekday.
That's the weekday. He's awful.
Okay, let's hear you finish it. What do you got here for us, Jessica?
Because I can see it in your eyes. Because you never tell me lies. I can feel that body shake. And the thing between your legs.
Oh, yeah! Let's hear our broke down version.
I can see it in your eyes. Because they never tell me lies.
Denny's.
I can feel the body shake.
Why is that in the right key?
That sounds like it comes out to cocktails and karaoke.
That's a karaoke version.
Denny's.
Some clown. Oh, Denny's.
We looked in the window and Denny's just kind of shrugs.
All right, well, you sound a lot better than our karaoke singer there. Congratulations, Jessica. You're going to Gavin DeGraw as well.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome.
So funny.
It's my favorite thing when Denny's puts the wrong version in.
1 out of 10 songs he pulls is the wrong version.
There was one, we actually played the whole song, and it was just a cover version.
All right, there you go. If you want to go see Gavin DeGraw, he's going to be coming to the Adrian Arsh Center in Miami. November 4th is the date, so you're going to have to wait just a couple weeks away on that. Coming up here in just a couple minutes, it's kind of a cool deal. Would you buy or sell? Two dudes from Broward County were on Shark Tank on Sunday night. They had an interesting product, the human bobber. I'll tell you what it is. The human bobber is the name of it. Yeah, something if you're into being in the water and if you're a boater, this was a product that they thought was just for you. Did the Sharks go for it? Did they get their funding or did they get laughed out of the building? I'll give you the update and also tell you what it is coming up next.
Hear the KVJ Show and After the Show podcast any time of day. Find it at kvjshow.com.
For all you baby boomers out there, born between 1945 and 1965, listen up. There's some important news that may surprise you. Did you know that 1 in 30 baby boomers has hepatitis C? That's right, 1 in 30 boomers. and most don't even know it. It's important because Hep C is a serious virus that can hide in the body for years, even decades, with no symptoms. If left untreated, Hep C can lead to liver damage, and it's the leading cause of liver cancer. Here's something else you should know. The CDC recommends all baby boomers get tested for Hep C. A simple, one-time test is all it takes. And if you have Hep C, it can be cured. So ask your healthcare provider about getting tested for Hep C today. It's the only way to know for sure. To learn more, visit HepCFacts.com or call 844-9-HEP-C-FACTS. Brought to you by Gilead Sciences.
Moving doesn't have to stress you out because you have the same team that I had, that my grandma had, that Jay Bird had. For more than 2 decades, South Florida has trusted the Good Greek Spiro for all of their moving and storage needs. Whether it's across town or across the country like my grandma did, the Good Greek can handle all of your moving needs. Good Greek Moving and Storage. These guys are the best. They're fully licensed and insured. There's no job too big or too small. They do it all. So remember, when it's time for your next move, don't take a chance with less reputable movers or try to rely on friends and family to help you. Call the Good Greek Spiro. He does it right. Dial ** Greek from your cell phone or go to GreekMoving.com. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official mover of the Miami Marlins.
Jim Arrigo here. The doors open to big October savings at Arrigo.
Trick or treat.
Johnny, blonde and pigtails?
Arrigo's lowest model year-end prices, please.
Johnny, I know it's you, and everybody saves thousands at Arrigo.
The biggest model year-end closeout is at Arrigo. Save on all remaining new 2017 Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiats. Like Rams, up to $10,000 off MSRP during Ram Power Days.
You gotta go Arrigo!
Plus tax, dealer, installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer with credit. See dealer for details.
I'm Robert Palmer, and I've paid over $20 million in closing costs, but there are still consumers who are missing out on refinancing with RP funding because they think there's a catch. Give us a call and we'll explain how we can make this amazing offer. You have absolutely nothing to lose by making the 5-minute phone call and letting us walk you through the process. Isn't it worth a phone call to see how you can save thousands of dollars in closing costs? Don't miss out. Call RP Funding today, 855-773-8634, or visit rpfunding.com.
NMLS 70168, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Floridians everywhere are turning into energy experts with new smart tools from FPL. With your online energy dashboard and the new FPL mobile app, you can stay on top of your energy use anytime, anywhere. And with the new projected bill feature, you have time to learn how to save even more. Take the online home energy survey at fpl.com/easy to save, and you could save up to $300 a year.
Who doesn't love CVS Pharmacy? They carry everything you want, like the snacks and drinks you crave, the beauty brands you love, the vitamins you take, plus weekly offers you dream about. On sale this week with your Extra Care card. Buy one, get one free on all Hershey's snack-size candy and get Purex laundry detergent, 43.5 to 50 ounces for just $1.99. Get it all and more at your neighborhood CVS Pharmacy today. Restrictions apply. See circular or visit cvs.com/weekly ad for details.
Ladies win $1,000 in cash at Guanabanas 9th Annual Halloween Bash this Saturday, October 28th. Guanabanas world-famous costume contest with $1,500 in cash prizes. Live music from Southern rockers Comeback Alice. This Saturday, 9 p.m. Killer drink specials and no cover. Guanabanas.com, A1A in Jupiter.
At MD Now, right now, flu shots are only $30. There's a special coupon available at mdnow.com. When it comes to facing the flu, you can count on MD Now Urgent Care for fast, affordable, convenient treatment and prevention. Get it before it gets you. Get that flu shot, and you can get $10 off right now when you go to mdnow.com and download the coupon. And if, unfortunately, you do get the flu, don't worry. You can take it to MD Now. All their locations can treat you and get you feeling better. They're open every single day, 365 days a year from 8 to 8, 7 days a week. You can walk in or check in online and wait from home. Flu season is here, so don't let it get you. Go to mdnow.com today. Get your coupon. Find the location nearest you. mdnow.com.
Royal Caribbean. This is not the Caribbean. This is the Royal Caribbean. Come seek.
KVJ videos and Virginia butt selfies on the KVJ Show Instagram now. Follow us.
You buying or selling? Two dudes from Broward were on Shark Tank on Sunday night. Justin Ritema and Doug Schultz. Now, these guys are landscape architects by trade, but they apparently are boaters at heart, and they've worked for the last 6 years developing this life-saving flotation jacket they call the Human Bobber. So that was kind of their whole, like, you know, hey, let's come up with this product and let's get all rich by doing it. And they went on Shark Tank on Sunday night.
Fort Lauderdale inventors of a life-saving flotation device, the Human Bobber, got a deal on ABC TV's Shark Tank in an episode that aired Sunday. Justin Ritema, 35.
Oh, I thought that was a clip from the show.
It's a news report.
Yeah, that's what I thought that was going to be. Yeah, so they went on the show on Sunday night to sell their product. The Human Bobber, they say it's a flotation device that can be worn like shorts. Now, they say that they went in there and they pitched it to the whole panel, and when it was all said and done, they walked away with 2 bids. Kevin, nice. Mr. Wonderful O'Leary pledged to give him $120,000, and then Mark Cuban jumped in and said he would provide accounting and other business expertise.
Huh.
That's kind of a cool thing, huh?
Is it like shorts that you wear and it just keeps you afloat?
It sounds like they got several different products. They do have one. The products include bottoms up. It inverts to a sit in and float, and that might be the one you're talking about where it's like, yeah, you just it inflates, and all of a sudden your shorts go boof, and you just can kind of like chill. They say not only would it be a life-saving thing, but also, you know, people are trying to clean the bottom of their boats. Stuff like that's kind of, you know, weird, and, you know, so you'd be able to sit there and chill and kind of like, you know, scrub your boat and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So they say that's part of what it's for. They've also got one called the Scuttlebutt, the aquatic chair, and a kayak model that can replace kayak seats.
Huh.
Anywhere from $65 to $90, according to the website H3O, not H2O, H3O sports.com. You go and get some of their products. They had to exchange 15% of their business for the $120,000. They ended up awarding 33% to O'Leary and 10% to Mark Cuban, who jumped in. But got to feel good if you got those guys in on your business, right?
Yeah, if they believe in you. These guys see pitches all day.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of goes to show you, too, how much you got to stick with it. They first presented their product. Shark Tank did an audition in Miami in 2015. Here they are 2 years later, and they finally got on the show. And they had to do it with 4,000 other people.
Good for them. So they regrouped, they came back, and then they got it.
Yeah, and that's kind of it. Dang.
Many people give up. You can't give up.
Yeah, that's it. You know, I heard about anybody, you know, when they've had a successful product, it's interesting to read anything from authors, app developers, business ideas, all that kind of stuff. And I was reading one the other day. This woman got her first yes exactly on the 150th try.
Wow.
149 no's, 150 was a yes, and boom.
I think there's a lot of people who are chasing greatness, and as soon as they hear the first, nah, it sucks, you got it, nah, go back to the drawing board, they're so shattered. They don't have the heart to go back to it.
Yeah.
And that's the difference, I think, in making it.
They do. Whenever, you know, I always like to study and listen to these podcasts or these people that are, you know, real big successful people, and they say that tenacity is the #1 trait that you need to have for success. And it's just the resilience to be able to power through when somebody tells you no and this doesn't work. And it's a big thing to remind me because, yeah, I'm like so many other people out there, you know, I'll try it, I'll push, doesn't go through. Try, push, doesn't go through. Try, push, doesn't go through. I think really the whole thing is you just got to keep doing it and not worry about being a pain in the butt, you know? That's kind of it.
Tenacity.
It is, yeah. Tenacity really is it. There is also a fine line that I've read, too, in knowing the difference between sometimes you have an awful idea and you can be so tenacious. They're like going, can I just sit here and tell you no 1,000 times and you'll leave me alone?
Don't be tenacious with your turd.
And that's kind
like a mime fest.
Yeah, that's kind of it. You know, you got to like try to figure out, all right, you know, what is going to work, what's not.
What is the real value of this concept?
Unless it is really a passion you just cannot shake. If it is something that is in your being, you know, let's say you really do believe in Mime Fest and that's your calling. Don't give up on that.
Yeah, I guess that's it. And I guess if you're wrong, you'll take it to your grave and you'll never get a yes. But at least if you really believe in something, keep going for it.
I think I'd rather die that way. If I even if it didn't take off, whatever that idea was, if I really believed it was awesome, and like Corey Feldman really believes in his music.
You die going for it.
You die going for it.
And I think it also shows you the value, too, of having good friends whose advice you admire and you're going to get good advice from. Having those kind of like mentors that you can run something like that by and them say, it could work. And they're actually a credible voice. And you're like, okay, if you say it can work, I'm going to keep pushing through. If not, they'd be going, honestly, Kev, that's an awful idea. Don't even waste your time. And if they do, then okay, maybe I'll find something else. Because you never know. The weirdest ways people are making money these days.
You're right.
Oh,
the
All
weirdest
it takes
ways.
is one idea, Bird.
It is.
I told you about the one girl. She makes so much money just taking videos of her feet.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little perverted with what's going on, but she's making it happen, Virginia.
Yeah, she's an Instagram model. She earns up to $70,000 a year just by posting photos of her feet online.
Wow. Does she have really got like special feet?
It's just she's got pretty feet. And look, the foot fetish business
I don't know
is booming.
I don't know that she does. I think she just has regular feet. She's on Instagram. She's a 32-year-old in Orlando. She's got more than 10,000 followers. And, I don't even know if that's necessarily a ton on Instagram.
With the risk of sounding creepy, with the whole foot fetish, and I've only read articles on this, so don't judge me here, but there is a specific type of foot, the regular foot, not the fancy foot all done up. Just a regular woman with her feet, that's a turn on for some guys in that world.
Yeah, and I think she has a PayPal, and she'll get requests, and she'll accept or deny the request based on what it is. And then when the money's in her account, then she'll post a photo of whatever the request was.
Some guys don't want the feet all dolled up.
What do they want?
They want, it depends on what they're into. Sometimes they want, dirty looking feet.
Junkyard toe?
Sometimes if that's what they desire.
Yeah.
You could be a billionaire, Jay Bird.
She said a majority of her photos, her feet are totally clean, but by request, she'll also post images of the dirty soles of her feet, and she'll even post photos of her treading in food. Apparently, that's another big request she gets. And, I mean, she's making an extra $70,000 a year. Like I said, 10,000 followers. I don't think that's a lot. I mean, we got more than that on KVJ.
Absolutely.
If we would just post photos of Jaybird's feet.
I'll walk through food. I don't care. I'll take one for the team.
Who's paying?
I don't know if anybody would.
Who wants to see the bird's feet?
Them things are not sexy.
I'm taking requests. I'll do it all.
We got a PayPal account?
We should try.
We get PayPal. See how much,
Let's see if we can raise at least $10.
Okay, what are the requests?
You might get a nickel for those gangly feet.
I'll do pretty much anything. I can be bought.
It doesn't cost anything to do a PayPal account, does it?
I don't.
No, I think it's all
I think we're good.
I think it's all like free. Okay, so we'll set up a PayPal account.
But what if it's something like, I want to see you lightly walk on Kevin's chest? Are you in?
Well, here's what we'll do. We'll discuss each
Jaybird's going to put
request.
money up for that. You know that, right?
You know what? There's got to be a dollar amount.
Or what if they're like, okay,
it's got to be for the right amount.
I'll give $100 if Jaybird does a little butt walk on Kevin, where I walk on your butt.
With pants on or not?
That's debatable. We can talk about that.
Well, that's very debatable because for $100, no.
What is the customer? It's about the customer. Customer's always right.
No. It's all about the bid, and the money's got to be right.
Oh, I kind of want to. I want to do this, but you have to be involved somehow.
It's all about the request, and we won't post it until the money is in the account.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this could be a new avenue of money right here.
Okay, Denny's gonna set up the PayPal account. We got the Instagram. We're all ready to go, baby. We got the feet.
Get Virginia involved too. Don't you worry.
I don't know if I want to be a part of your twisted world.
Who says it's twisted, Virginia? It's money.
Say, hey now, baby. Oh, mama, don't play now, baby. Say, hey now, baby. So let's go on things straight now, baby. Tell me if you love me or not, love me or not, love me or not. At the house on you, am I lucky or not, lucky or not, lucky or not? You gotta tell me if you love me or not, love me or not, love me or not. Been wishing for you, am I lucky or not, lucky or not, lucky or not? Been wishing for you. Try to do what I was doing. Been wishing not, cocky or not. For games, are we too grown to play around? Young enough to chase, but old enough to know better.
Are we too grown to change? Are we too grown to mess around? Ooh, and I can't wait forever, baby. Both of us should know better.
Ooh, 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 been wishing for you. Ooh, ooh. Try to do what love must do. Ooh.
We got the After the Show podcast going to be coming up here. Don't know what that is? Well, it's actually a podcast we do that you can check out individually on our SoundCloud page. You can just listen to the regular podcast, and it's right at the end of it. Or you can watch it on YouTube all by itself. KVJShow.com's got it as well, or the 97.9 WRMF app. So we're mobile, we're on demand, we're wherever you want, whenever you want us. However you want us.
Yeah. Do you want Jaybird's feet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, do you want them clean and pretty, or do you want them dirty?
There's no way they're
going
to be clean and
They've
pretty.
never been clean or pretty.
Yeah, that request we can't fulfill.
But what I can fulfill is little acty things going on. Do you want me to want my feet to act like dinosaur claws, or maybe you want me to make a sandwich with my feet?
Will you paint little faces on them and make them a foot family?
Oh my gosh, yeah, a family of 10.
All right.
Oh, I'm excited.
I can tell.
Want to give a shout out here to Malia's mom, Donna. She was diagnosed with breast cancer about a month ago, and her double mastectomy is Wednesday. And Malia said that I want to have all the love and support as possible. Tell her that I love her. She is the strongest woman I know. She will beat this, and when she does, we're going to Disney World.
Aww.
And maybe a chant about how cancer sucks. I think so.
Cancer sucks. Cancer sucks.
Cancer sucks.
We should give the mom's name a cheer, though. That's sending positive energy out there.
Donna.
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 Donna. There you go, girl. So our thoughts and prayers are with you.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Jaybird, a little bit of extra note of positivity here that maybe we could send out today.
I really like this one.
Give it to us, fancy feet.
Don't cling to a mistake just because you spent a lot of time making it.
That's great. It's valuable. Move on, baby.
Let it go.
Yeah, let it go.
Need to know all you need to know about being in South Florida? Then follow us on Twitter at KVJ Show.